All right, it's 9:30. Oh, jeez.
We're back.
He hadn't moved that entire time.
Wednesdays are for the boys.
Yeah, for the boys.
For the boys.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesdays are for the boys.
I guess I'm optimistic about the week.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Sam.
Cheers.
And you guys
hate it. We got
cheers.
cheers.
This is 100% apple juice.
Yeah, you guys will catch my reaction of this beer shorthand because I'm not very good.
Some
at hiding.
Sam Adams Summer Ale.
It's a
Virgin.
Yeah.
It's not alcoholic. It's actually a really nice apple juice that Sam Adams is making.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lemon smooth wheat. Ale. Yeah.
I really like it.
You don't want to finish it.
I really like it.
It's really good. It's better out of bottles,
It's
but
5.3. That's not bad.
yeah, you can't get that in Kansas. In cans,
Really
it's like 3.5 in Kansas.
nice.
Well, okay.
Uh-oh, I just broke your marker.
Let's start. Really?
Out of this house.
Oh yeah, I got another one. It's right here. You want it?
I'm not clipping it. I'm okay. I should probably just
Okay.
not hurt myself.
Let's start talking about cards.
All right.
So we'll be on Shaman.
Yeah, Voodoo Hexer. 5 mana, 2/7 with Taunt. Crazy. We see it with Armor Smith being a crazy card.
Yeah. Who also thought the Armor Smith was going to be a crazy card? Me. And who thought that it was going to be bad? Everybody.
Is Armor Smith really a crazy card?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, like it's super good against
good.
aggro because it's
heals
like,
for 6.
at least. Like it's just heals for 7 because it's the thing. The worst thing about it is the 2 attack though, because increased Compotion of Madness or whatever.
So this card seems bad until we see more cards in the set.
This is like amazing against 3/3s.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the best
Yeah.
against a bunch of 3/3s.
Mm-hmm.
Because then the freeze actually
Imagine
matters.
this card in Mage. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, I can't.
Next.
It just hurts. But it's a pretty basic card, but I think it just, we'll see more about it when
I
we see
think
other cards.
I think it's good for enabling future cards that we'll see.
Yes! This is my favorite card of the set.
Where's my pen and paper go?
Oh
I
my
don't know what to do there.
god.
You can use mine for now.
CRUSH Crush. My favorite deck
Crusher
of
Shaman?
all time is Crusher Shaman. And it relies on playing big, cheap minions, copying them, and then taunting them up.
So how many times? So it's each mana you've overloaded,
This
not each
game.
time. Yeah.
This game.
Not each time though.
Yeah.
So it's like if you play Feral Spirits, this already costs 9.
Yup.
Is what you're telling me.
Yup. So if you play a Earth Elemental, this drops down to 8 mana.
Yeah.
Play any sort of, you play Flame Reef Faceless.
The 2/8 that we'll see later.
Yeah.
Is
So like
the-
there's lots and lots of overload stuff.
Did the card that removes Overload rotate out?
The spell, yes. The
minion, no.
The minion's
still in.
So that card will see play again probably because you
Maybe.
can like super crazy overload yourself, then play that minion, then play this.
If you could play this thing for 3 mana, it's amazing. And by the way, there's a little person on there. It looks like.
Yeah, I
Riding
can't
the
tell.
giant?
Yeah. Something that I'm really excited for.
Or is it like rocks?
I think it's both.
It's lots of little people. That's like a gnome, I think. Like this is a stick, so like on the left is a stick.
That's an arrow, dude.
Yeah.
I think that's really big.
It's huge.
I think that's a gnome.
Yeah, for those who can't see, which is everybody but us, we have a second monitor with all the cards are shown. It's right there.
Can I go left?
No, it's on the screen now.
The other side.
Wait, no, lower.
Oh.
Left.
Oh.
Up, right.
What?
All right. It's
Oh, you can actually see it on the screen.
It's really tiny.
Oh yeah, you can't see it. I think that right there is a gnome.
It's on its left shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, left shoulder. I think that's a gnome.
Yeah,
Anyway,
like One Punch Man, like the first villain, like he crushes his brother.
Oh.
Spoilers. All right, the big thing I'm excited about this card is it's 11 mana, which is not only a first, but you can also evolve.
Nice Yogg card.
You can also evolve and devolve. Evolve giants that are 12 costs. You can devolve 12 mana giants. Or you can
Into
evolve-
another 8/8.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Well, that can. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it makes your
it is the first.
it makes
11
your
cost in the
6/6
game.
Cthulhu not suck as bad when you evolve it.
Yeah.
I wonder why they made this an 11 and every other giant a 12.
I think they made it 11-1 because it's a little bit harder to overload, and then also Shaman's going to be doing crazy new evolve stuff now with it being its hero power.
Yeah.
So if you've got like a 10-minute
So
minion thing,
Mayor Noggenfogger suddenly becomes an 8/8. Hadronax suddenly becomes an
Whoa.
8/8.
well, assuming you can target it, yeah. Oh, you mean with the double evolve?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
So this card's pretty cool. I like it. I don't think
dig
I'd seen this card. I think it's the first time I've seen this card for some reason.
Oh god, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's so cool.
Like the Giants have always been good.
This is going to be amazing and wild with elemental destruction.
Oh yeah.
That's true. There's a lot of stuff this combos with, man. This actually makes me want to play whatever the 3-mana 2/4 that grows with Overload. Again.
Oh yeah. It's
Unbound
also,
elemental.
and it's also
Yeah.
elemental because it's got the elemental tag.
Yeah. Like an Elemental Crusher Overload Shaman.
Yup.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah.
Yep, this fits right in.
All right.
Super cool.
I named it a evolving and devolving giants out of 12.
Crush.
All right. Icebreaker. Oh, not only is this a really good pun, but it's just can be really good removal for Shaman, especially since.
You should have been a club.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah,
Get
because
it?
the icebreaking club. Yeah. I get it.
That's true.
I think it should be like a sledgehammer too, because like axes are not traditionally good at breaking ice, unless you axe them a question. Oh, got it back. All right. Anyways,
Or it could be a sword. Take a stab at it.
Oh god. We're devolving too far. All right.
You like those
We're on
icebreaker?
Shaman. That was fair.
yeah.
They get some more. There's some more cards we haven't seen that do help with more freezing stuff, though. Correct?
Yes, and the other thing about this is that Shaman has some access to some heals sometimes, so that's okay with trading for face for.
I'm just really glad
Is
that the shaman will just hold on to this forever and then not equip any other weapons and then not hit you in the face. All about it.
Are there any other hard removals for Shaman other than Hex?
No, and even if you have Hex, you can get rid of the frog with this, so you're good.
Right. Yeah. I'm saying like how important is it to have a super hard removal like this in Shaman where they don't have anything else but Hex? Like in Druid, I think the poisonous spider is really important. They don't have any hard removal.
Yeah.
So like in this, I think it becomes
This needs
more.
to be like that card just needs to be paired really well with healing because you're like tanking a lot of damage.
Yeah, you
the
have
minions that you
potential.
want to kill that are frozen are typically big.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, cool card though. Cool design. I like the idea.
Yes.
It's really neat.
All right. Ice fishing. Oh, okay. You go for it.
I like this card.
Okay, cool. Me too.
I love Quest Shaman. Like Quest Shaman. Like when the recent expansion came out, I didn't buy any packs or anything. But one of the quests I got was Shaman Quest, and I immediately made a Murloc deck, and it's super crazy good. I think, and I like it. It's a lot of fun, and this is better than Arcane Intellect. And I think drawing 2 Murlocs from your Murloc Shaman Quest deck is more important than 2 random cards out of that deck.
Pulling things from your deck, very powerful.
Yeah.
That's my review.
Yeah.
And most of the thing is, Murlocs pair with each other very well. Just the fact that usually if you have 1 Murloc, having 2 is like exponentially better. Like even with like the 1/2 that you summon Murlocs are, there's the Primal Fin one, whatever the
lookout.
Yeah, the one that when you summon it, you can discover another Murloc. Like this just gets you a lot of value. You'd never play this card in turn 2 though. That's what people are.
Oh, I'm playing this card on turn 2.
You
You just UA. I'm going to hard mully for ice fishing.
You don't want to give up the board tempo though. You're already using
Murloc
turn 1
Shaman.
to play the quest. You don't want turn 2 to ice fist.
That's true. That's true.
But I think it's really cool because I would play this over like a Manatide in a Murloc deck.
Yes,
Obviously,
yes,
like there's just no reason to play Manatide when you have this card.
Yeah.
So I think it's really powerful in Murloc. It's going to give even more aggression to Murloc Shaman.
Cool.
All right. Okay. This is I just mentioned this card. Have you seen this?
No.
Okay. So Deathlord was a cool card.
That's the review.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Cool out of 10.
Cool out of 10. It helps the giant because it makes the giant cost 3 less. You can't really do any. If you play this on curve, you got nothing to do next turn. But
You can play your Frost Shock.
yeah, you
It's
can
a
play Frost
it's a
Shock.
2/8. Like that's crazy
Yeah.
strong.
Without any like board size downsize. That's good.
Like I think this is going to be in. Not only is this going to be in Crusher Shaman in your type of like deck that you like, Sam, because it's going to help with the overload mechanic. But I think it's going to be in Crusher Shaman because this gets you to where you can play the bigger minions. Like what would you even play on turn 4 in Crusher Shaman?
Would I rather play this or a Doomsayer? And I think I'd rather
On
play
turn 2, Doomsayer for sure, but by turn 3, they have a chance to have already
right.
have 7 damage. So
You also want to play Farsight and stuff like that. But that's what we can talk about that off stream.
Yeah. But I think it's a cool card. I like
Very
it.
cool card. ripe for abuse.
And I would like to say that I think this
but
is
for the record, this helps your 2 mana Ancestral Spirit. Like, of course you'd want to summon this card again for 2 mana with no overload. That's why Earth Elemental is so good.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I think this is a really good way to do the overload
this for
mechanic.
0 mana 2/8 taunt. So good.
Like Totem Golem was too much, right? Because it was a 3 mana card for 2 mana, and you paid 3 mana with the overload
It's like
mechanic.
it's aggressive.
This is actually like a 5 mana card that you're paying 6 mana for, but because you're getting out 2 turns earlier, it's better. So I like
and
this overload.
A 5 mana and 5 mana taunts are usually 2 7s with an ability.
Yeah, right.
So
yeah,
I
and this
think
is
it's
a
2/8.
I like the way this overload is done.
Yeah, dig it.
All right. Avalanche. So this card's really cool. So it freezes the middle minion and damages the 2 next to it. So it's really unique because it's kind of symmetrical, but what's the right word for it? It does different things based on positioning really hard. Like Meteor does different damage, but freezing a minion and doing 3 to 2 it mixes up the spacing game.
Can't wait to misplay out of 10.
Yeah.
Can't wait to position my minions wrong against Avalanche, and B, I can't wait to hit the wrong minion with Avalanche.
It's gonna make it really awkward though, because like sometimes you're gonna I bet a lot of times this card will be used as freeze a right, like the minion all the way on an edge, and then kill a middle minion, and then ignore the farthest minion on the other side, just because you want to freeze that edge minion sometimes.
Yeah, but
like,
it's
the versatility. Is really cool.
This is like primal. This is Manatide Totem, and then Primal Fin Totem.
Yeah.
And then you freeze the 1/1. You kill
the other two.
Yeah.
Got him.
But then, like, you can also freeze the Flame Tongue Totem and kill the 2 things above.
It's also this is amazing against Pirate Warrior.
Yeah.
What everything has 3 health.
Yeah, no.
Besides Frothing Berserker, but then you freeze it, so you're okay.
Yeah.
You can Maelstrom.
I just don't know if it's gonna be played because I don't know, man. 4 mana seems like a lot for that mechanic, but it does a lot of
Tidal Surge got played,
and it also freezes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You got
good.
Me. Yeah.
Let's see what else. Okay, this card's really interesting.
Fun. Here's my question about the card. If you attack, if you play this before you attack, does it come back next turn?
No.
Or when he freeze, or you can, if you attack and then freeze it,
it would be frozen again. It's just like if you attacked into a water elemental and survived, it would be frozen for an entire other turn.
Yeah, freeze means you lose your next opportunity to attack.
Yes.
So if you don't attack and you freeze it,
then your next turn, yes,
it's still frozen.
But if you summon a minion and then
so you
cryostatus
should always attack and then cryostasis.
If you're able to attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Or you should do what he said, which is play a minion and then buff it.
Well, if you buff it, you can't attack your next turn because it never had an opportunity to.
Right,
attack.
but I mean, like, okay, so as an example, I would like to say, if you played the minion that we just saw, a 3 mana 2/8 taunt that overloads, and this on turn 5, you get a 5/11 minion with taunt that just can't attack next turn.
Also, I would note that if we have a carry the Windlord, you would attack once and then play cryostatus, which is the rule to halfway do it, I guess. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Wait, would that work with Windlord? You would attack once, freeze it, and then like you're thinking the next turn you'd be able to attack twice?
I don't know.
I think it's going to freeze it the whole time because now if you attack into a water elemental with anything, it's frozen for your entire next turn, and then after your turn has happened again, then you can attack. So it's got to be where it skips your entire next turn. But you could use it on other minions too. You could use it on your opponent's minion to get like 1 extra turn out.
Or you can use it on like a 2/8 with taunt.
The flexibility, I think, is like something that Shaman has not really had.
It's a super unique card. I dig it.
Interesting.
Yeah, because they're usually anti-flexible with Overload, but
super unique.
I also like this card.
Hey, here's your Murloc. Hey, if you're still listening,
Oh my lord.
pay attention. This is your Murloc.
I just like the name.
It's a Burlock.
It's a bird.
I hate the card art.
Freeze an enemy.
The card art's really good. That's why I hate it though. Like it's so creepy.
It is.
It is just unsettling to stare at this card. Like, ugh.
So what's the other Glacial Shark?
Glacial
It's a
Shark.
1 mana 2/1 freeze.
Yep.
So you're getting an extra health and the Murloc tag.
And 2 more freeze effects in your deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, opposed
That's not nothing.
Yeah, I don't think the elemental tag is nothing either, but in the fact that we just saw the ice fishing card, this will ice fish for Burlock, which also makes sense thematically, I feel. But
2-mana 2/2 Murlocs. What's the deal?
yeah,
What's going on? We had 2-mana 2/2 Hydrologist, 2-mana 2/2 Burlock. What are we gonna get next time?
Any other ones?
yeah
Or
but-
Warlock, probably gonna get
Warlock will probably get one that's a
Yeah.
2-mana 2/2
I
Warlock.
don't-
Discard this card when you
Merfolk,
play it.
something like that.
Murphy, yeah. All right,
Next.
Marabi. All right, 6
This
mana.
is
4.
actually a real boss in
Yeah.
Wrath of the Lich King.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He tries to turn into a mammoth and you interrupt him.
Yeah. He also sucked in heroic mode.
Oh, I bet.
This card's really interesting because it's freeze by anything. Like, so you could queue it up by playing that elemental you really like, the Frost 8/8, 6-mana 8/8,
Yep.
and then you can attack with it, and it freezes itself, and then you get another one,
Frozen Crusher.
Frozen Crusher. So that's cool.
Works really good with the buff that we just saw, the +3/+3.
Stasis.
Mhm. Yep, you can do that.
Plays against Freeze Mage.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Freeze Mage can't use Frost Nova anymore.
Yeah.
They just
Or
fill your
Blizzard.
hand. Yeah.
Or they fill your hand, and then you discard stuff from your deck, which is bad. But
If
like,
it's on the board, you're probably going to want it in your hand again.
Isn't the other 2 expansions ago, wasn't the Halazeal, wasn't it a 6-mana 4/4 also?
this
6-mana
is a
4/6.
Oh,
You're
okay.
thinking the
It's
Mist
a
Column.
5-mana 4/6.
Mist Caller, I'm thinking of Mist
Yeah,
Caller.
5-mana 4/6 was Halazeal.
Oh,
It
that's
wasn't,
right.
it wasn't 6-mana.
It is 5 mana because you can get it off flame
Volcano.
5-land portals.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I was thinking of another one. 6-mana 4/4 is just a really weak stat, so you're gonna have to do something on the same turn that you play this. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you couldn't do that with Mistweaver, really.
Yeah.
Right.
But you can do some cute stuff with Marabi.
Yeah, and then you can also hide it behind big old taunts.
Like the one that we just saw.
Or the other one we just
Or
saw.
Earth Elemental.
I think this could work in the Crusher, where you
Yeah.
like get a couple 8/8s and then you freeze them.
I think there's an elemental free shaman coming our way, where you can just.
Can't wait.
Oh, okay. I know what
Strong
I know what I
face.
want this card for. So, you play. You have the big. You complete your Murloc quest, right? And then you get Megafin, and then from Megafin you get a
Freeze
Burlock,
Megafin.
and then Burlock with this, and you get Megafin again.
Dude,
my
that's
God.
insane. Actually,
That is the combo.
Can't
that
beat
is
that.
pretty
No.
nuts. That's
For all
pretty
that's
insane.
here. Cheapest Death Knight we talked about earlier.
Yep.
Battlecry Evolve. Hero Power Evolve. Just very good.
Yeah.
Very good card.
The
I
Hero
agree.
Power Evolve is just one evolve, though, correct?
Yeah,
Right.
and you get
This is
a
a
target.
double evolve.
That's right.
So a 5-mana double evolve by itself, in my mind, is just insane. Even if it didn't change the hero power, I think
Yep.
I would play a 5-mana double evolve in Evolve Shaman.
Yeah.
I think
anyway.
this goes in a lot of decks.
And
Yeah.
I think it's good with 5 mana. I wouldn't want any Death Knights to be less than 5 mana because then it would kind of turn into like a Sir Finley, because Finley was really good because it's a 1 mana change your hero power. But if you didn't, yeah, because
Sorry, I was
yeah,
thinking-
okay, but
Sorry.
oh yeah.
Losing Totem Hero Power is a big deal.
That
That's
is
true.
a big deal, but I'm happy they're not less than that.
That's
All right,
it.
that's Shaman.
Let's move on.
The Shaman Death Knight's really awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
Warlock! Nosferatu!
All of Warlock.
Clear your next 30 minutes because people have opinions about this card.
Skip.
Okay, it's a 2/3 that it puts or removes a card from your deck.
I think this,
I think people
from your
are
opponent's
polarizing
deck.
it too good or too bad. I think
Doesn't matter if
it'll
it
be okay.
doesn't matter if it's the top card.
Yeah.
It's literally just a card. It just I don't know.
see,
It may be good. It may not be.
I think this card's insane. I'm on the polarized side where I think this card's. I like if any Warlock deck I'm gonna run, I just don't see why I wouldn't run this card in my mind.
I think it's okay. I think people are gonna.
2-mana
Run-
2/3 is an interesting
They're
stat
gonna.
line.
They're going
for
to
Warlock.
play this 6 games in a row. 5 games, it's gonna hit nothing, and then the 6th game is gonna hit like
Antonitis.
Antonitis, and they're like, it's totally worth it, and not
Yeah.
realizing that they lost the other 5 games.
But like,
because they
but you're not always losing the other 5 games though. Like,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
still
Yeah.
taking a 50-50 even when that card doesn't hit. But when that card hits, you just up your win rate to like 95% because you took their Antonitis or their Death Knight or their Lich King or like literally anything. That card's insane.
There are articles about that card. If you want to know about the articles about,
We're gonna
Schrodinger's
move
Fireball,
on.
That
We
card's
don't
insane.
have the time nor time to talk about it.
I'm
right.
definitely on the
Nosferatu.
polarized side. I think that card's insane.
This is your new arena master.
Yeah, that's it. I don't construction is. I mean, 1 damage is good, but like,
This is gonna be great.
yeah, but,
With the end of your turn deal, with the double end of your turn effects.
oh,
That's pretty good.
Enemy minions, and it's not all minions at least. Thank God.
yeah.
It's enemy minions.
Isn't that an epic too?
What I think so. Yeah, it's a 1/5 epic.
Oh my god! So you can put 2 in your deck.
Yeah. Anyways, this is okay.
I think it's a good card.
It could-
4/5 is great. I think it's
interesting. Really important it has a demon tag because there's like a really bad
true.
amount of demons.
It's interesting that we have a bunch of like defensively statted
But she's
minions
not a
in
demon?
Warlock.
That's weird.
We have a bunch of like defensively statted minions in Warlock.
No, really
it's
attack.
interesting. We haven't really had those. I can't recall.
They've either been really aggressive or if they're correctly statted, they've discarded.
Love this
cards.
card.
Speaking of aggressive minions,
Making Egg Warlock now.
well,
because
mana
of this card.
3/3. Yeah, this is really,
Yeah,
really,
this is
really,
really
really
nice.
good.
Yeah.
It's a common.
Egg
Yeah.
Warlock's already important. Like in my like Zoolock that I have right now, I already run the dragon, the 4/4 dragon that adapts when you kill a minion,
Yeah.
and it's insane. You just drop it on an egg, and it's so nice.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah, this card's insane.
Great.
Unwilling Sacrifice. This is great in the deck that you're probably going to make.
Yep. Exactly.
Yep.
Choose a friendly and destroy it.
Destroy a
Oh,
card
and
and get
so you just
benefit.
kill two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eggs. Drain Soul. Lifesteal. Deal 2 damage to a minion. It's like Drain Life, but it ramps the spell power.
But that can't target your opponent's face, but that's okay.
Yep.
You think that card's gonna see play? You think that card?
I think I'm going to try this card in my discard Warlock. That's doing right now. People are talking about Treachery and then Volcano and then just feeling bad.
I feel like that's the only time we're gonna see this card is when that.
3
No,
mana,
no.
3/6. Whoa.
I'm going to try this card out. I think I'm going to definitely try out discard Warlock because I have a discard Warlock card deck right now. That's
It's
doing well.
literally a 1 mana discount
From like
for a
Priest of the Feast.
from a 4 mana minion.
Priest of the Feast is like the only 3/6. Is there any other 3/6s?
Water Elemental.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so one discount against a class specific 4-drops because class specific 4-drops are usually more
Are better,
powerful than
yeah.
neutral.
There's no
Right,
There's no
but okay, so
neutral
like
4/6s.
we have established stat lines, but those are good effects.
Sure.
So like this, if it just had no stats,
Mm-hmm.
if it was, yeah, I mean, it's
All right.
like-
So if you have Malchazar's Imp up though, they will not get rid of this. They'll get rid of the Imp first. And even though you're discarding cards, chances are that they will like discard 2 cards to get rid of this card, and it still kind of evens out that way. I think people are kind of overreacting. Yes, there will be games where you just discard your entire hand because of like Volcano or something, but I think it's worth a shot.
Would you play a card that read 3 mana, 3/6, discard 2 cards? Battlecry? Would you play that? Because that's how I read this card. Because I would say on average, you're going to lose between 0 and 5 cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, or 0 and 6 cards. That's
Yeah.
your
I don't
average.
think any priest is going to Shadow Word Pain this card.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, would you play a card that was 3 mana, 3/6, Battlecry, discard 2 cards from your hand? Because I wouldn't, and that's how I read this card, which means to me I wouldn't play this card.
Okay.
Like the Fellhound is a 3 mana 4/8, right? Is it 4 mana?
The card, yeah, 3/8, yeah.
It's a 3/8 with
Mm-hmm.
taunt with guarantee. It's only discard 2,
Yeah.
and this one could discard like 3.
Yeah.
Or
I just
more.
don't see how this card.
But that's fine with the quest though. That's all I'm saying. Or like other things. Like
If your hand was full of like cards that were good to discard, it'd be sick.
yeah.
This card is going to change the game.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
potentially
this card is insane.
get Warlock out of the dumpster, which is good.
You know those games? It's kind of like Tetris a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like it turns Hearthstone into Tetris.
You really
I'll
have
get
to
into
plan. Like they weren't even whenever they showed this on the Blizzard reveal stream, they weren't even aware like how many times they're gonna proc. They're like, oh, I think that's gonna die, then that's gonna die, and then it's gonna summon something else, and that's gonna die.
And
And
then
like they were
Bendis
trying to
wrote
plan
it
it out in
wrong,
their
yeah.
head.
I like the art.
Yep, super cool.
Really cool card.
Also, super cool card.
Yeah.
Immediately,
Fun card.
Immediately, it's
Doomsayer.
the Frostnow Doomsayer, but it procs in your opponent's turn.
I
But
feel
it's
like-
guaranteed as long as you don't have 7 minions.
I feel like this is like Sam's dream card. I feel like this is like a really fun meme card. I don't know. I feel like this like on your scale of like 1 to fun. I feel like this is at the top of fun.
I probably want to give this card to my opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said in the Volcano, and then
Yeah, I just, oh, God.
Except you got to pull Volcano from somewhere else.
It's
somehow.
really expensive. It's extremely expensive.
Yeah. Why is this not 2 mana or 1?
I do agree that it should 2 mana is more
2
sense.
mana, 2 mana, I think would be like acceptable. 3 mana, I just like it's cute.
Maybe
I just
like
don't know if
maybe
it's
like
okay.
what's the Boombot girl? The 5 mana 2/2 that does feel
Bomb Lobber.
Yeah,
Bomb
Bomb
Lobber.
Lobber, yeah.
No, it's
No,
not.
no.
It's not. It's Bomb Squad.
Bomb Squad.
yeah.
This could be cool with Bomb Squad.
Or taking Abomination. All right.
Blood Reaver.
This is the only 10 mana Death Knight card, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And then
Wait, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And then its ability is
Super cool.
deal 3 damage, lifesteal, which is awesome.
Which is nuts.
I think it's the best hero power
Absolutely,
in the
I
game.
think.
It's been revealed
Yeah.
I think-
I think this is great.
like ever.
Yeah, it's good. I really wish it had discard Warlock synergy. That's what I've just been playing a discard
I'm glad
Warlock.
it didn't though.
Yeah, I'm glad it didn't, and it definitely still does because you still have like Doom Guards and Fellhounds that you can get back from this, which can change the game. I wish it said summon all friendly demons that died or discarded this game. That'd make it great.
Oh, that would be really cool.
I'd appreciate that, but
yeah. I like how this is like Demon Warlock, and the other legendary is like discard based.
Yeah,
it enforces
That's
because
true.
with Ungoro, it only enforced discard Warlock,
Right.
which like killed the class for like the whole set.
Is something like this
also, bye Venom Knights. Thanks for
Hi
watching.
Venom. See ya.
Is this going to bring back like Handlock again? Because it's such a late game card. Like, is that going to make it like?
I don't
is
think,
this better than N'Zoth?
I don't think that the hero power is as good as Jirax's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will
Jirax's
say,
is better,
I think this is better than Cruel the Unshackled, though.
Yes.
That's for sure, because Cruel the Unshackled's bad.
It's a bad deck restriction.
Deck restriction gets them out of your hand and just does nothing on the board immediately.
Right.
Like, this at least heals you for 5. And
You just need to get some taunt minions going, like taunt demons, which I don't think there are very many good ones right now.
Not assuming just the one that eats your mana crystal. Not assuming that the hero power was involved afterwards. Do you think this or N'Zoth would be better? Like, assuming this was like a 5/7. Like, do you think demons in Warlock is better than Death Knights
Or
Death Rattles in general? Like, because that's what comes to my
hard
mind
to
when I
say.
see this card. I'm like, oh, it's N'Zoth for demons.
It's hard to say.
Yeah,
But like N'Zoth is crazy strong. Like, people played N'Zoth decks for a long time.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
The only other thing, sorry, real quick, is I don't know how Jiraxis would interact with this, because when you play the new hero, do you get back to 30 health total with it?
You just gain 5.
You get but does it change your maximum life total?
Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think you just gain 5 armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Just puts it on top.
This card could be good in discard.
There's your discard Warlock.
There we go. I'm going to try it out.
It's not a demon, which is bizarre.
That is really bizarre.
agree.
Kibler thinks this card has great potential. I will try it out and see as soon as he does if it's great or not.
Would this be insane if it was 4 mana? I guess because of lifesteal it would be. 5 mana just seems too much for this card.
I think it's weird that this card is like the first card we reviewed, the 1/6, 3 mana 1/6 with taunt, but worse. Like,
this one actually gains attack,
costs
though.
more. Its ability to gain attack or to gain stats is worse, and then I'd say lifesteal and taunt are about the same ability.
For
I guess
Warlock, though, I
you're
would say
discarding
lifesteal.
for board presence, really.
Yeah.
So,
If this also was a demon, you can get back with Gul'dan. That would be awesome, but you can't, so it's bad.
The lifesteal is really intense though for Warlock though, because you're so used to using your life total as a resource, and then being able to stay alive for like a couple extra turns would be really nice. So.
Also, using your hero power in life isn't life stealing, right? You can't life steal your hero power. Oh, because it's the minion that does it.
Is that it? Was that all of them?
That was it for the.
We went fast for the Warlocks.
Yeah.
We went quick.
No,
Alright.
is there more? No, there's no
it.
more.
It's just 10 total.
All right. Meh.
Cool.
Meh. Meh.
Meh.
This works really well with Warrior in general. They have a lot of deal 1 and damage to everything type stuff.
Yeah,
but you can only do that like once, because then you summon it, and then if you do it again, I guess you could have, at best, you could have a 1/2, a 2/1, and a 2/2.
It's gonna be cute.
I really look forward to. You'll see this rest of cards, but like a more mid-rangey like emo warrior, where the ability is like damage over minions and get rewards for it. And you'll see that for the rest. So this is one of them, but I think this one is.
I love the Valkyr like in Warcraft. It's really dope.
Getting this to proc twice will be a little bit difficult. I feel like.
Rot face.
Like this card.
Where's minion stars damage summon?
I am looking forward to rot
can summon
facing
anything.
into another rot face. That
Even
would
a
be
rot
awesome.
face.
Yeah, the rot face and the rot face and the rot face Trollden video is coming.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
And the DK hero power is huge with this too. Makes it 4/5 plus a legendary, 4/4 plus a legendary. Yeah.
Anyways,
There's just so much self-sacrifice stuff for Warrior that has a lot of
God, do
potential.
we even have time to talk about this card?
No, we go in fatigue.
Okay, yeah.
Look at the
It's-
card.
That
Yeah.
perfect. That's
We'll go into fatigue.
All right, Berserker. After you play this minion, deal 1 damage. So this card is really good because 1 warrior doesn't have a 1 mana 1/3.
It did.
They
Rip
did.
Warbot.
Yeah, Warbot. This card's really good for letting you actively damage your minions without having to cost extra mana on the same turn, which
Yeah.
is why Deathbite was really good in Patron Warrior, because you could
That's a
just
really good point.
you could just hold it.
It's after you play, not summon though. Which is
Yes,
interesting.
yes, it is after you play.
Otherwise, it'd be like kind of broken.
Yeah, it'd be pretty.
But like this with like a Frothing Berserker, like
Yeah, you get a 3-4 or 3-3 right off the. 3-3 is not really.
3/3 off the bat, and then if you play anything else, every other minion you play gains 1 attack on the Frothing. Like,
Yeah, or just getting immediate Acolyte of Pain ping is just awesome.
Yeah,
I feel
Acolyte.
like
This with Blood Rage,
Mhm.
like, oh my god.
I feel like
so much
this,
applications for this card.
in any sense, like it's just another Whirlwind, that 1-mana Whirlwind effect that you can use.
I think
so.
this is more controlled than Whirlwind, though. I like that more than a Whirlwind effect. I like that card a lot.
I feel like this guy kind of has like doesn't know what he's doing with his life. Like he went to his
Like
guidance
Shaman.
counselor, and his guidance counselor didn't really give him any advice, and so he's just kind of stumbling. Like, oh, do I become an artist or do I like become like a computer scientist? Because he wants to
Whoa.
attack and like defend at the same time.
He attack, but he also
was too deep.
protect.
So
Yeah.
I don't like the best thing I could see.
It's a bear shark, but with a kind of cool death rattle and a really cool golden card animation. I'm just calling it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say the best thing this has going for it is like to have a Doomsayer appear on your opponent's side of the board and be, aha! I get 6 armor for playing
Well,
this
there's
card.
a neutral card that you're going to do that with.
Yeah, there's the other one.
I don't remember what it's called.
This
Mountain
just
Fire
seems
Armor.
pretty crazy to me. It's a 3-mana 4/3, which is a decent stat line, and then you just happen to get 6
Tempo.
mana half the time, or
Tempo,
6 armor
tempo.
half the time.
Tempo.
And like Warriors are just crazy strong with armor.
The thing is, I feel this fits into a more aggressive deck, and aggressive deck doesn't care about armor,
That's true,
especially
I guess.
especially
I just
because
think it's a
if
good
it's
tempo
hero
card.
power.
I think
Okay.
it's a good tempo card.
Okay. There's other 4-mana 4/3s that have like taunt.
3-mana 4/3s though.
3-mana. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's the 3-mana 4/3. This is a nice suit.
Oh, hired gun.
Yeah.
There's also a
Protected.
3-mana
Interesting.
3/4 monkey, except it's not here anymore.
This card's at least decent because we've seen
At least we know it's at least decent.
Yeah, because we've seen it with Deathbite.
Yep.
The 4 attack on Deathbite was nice, but I don't think that was the reason why it was super broken
I agree.
good.
However, Deathbite was around for the patron
Yeah,
BS-ery.
but I
But
think it's
still, we've seen the Whirlwind
it's
effect
almost
in
almost
Warrior.
better with 2 procs with seeing all these cards
Yeah.
because you can have Blood Razor with 1 tick, and then summon Rotface attack, and then you automatically get 1 tick
Yeah.
for free mana.
Yeah.
Uh,
The Blood Razor is really insane, I think. It's
Yeah.
going to be really strong.
At first I saw it, I thought this was a friendly minion, and then
How do I? 1 second. How do I do this?
Just like that. Bam.
there we go.
Ban by.
Got him. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right, there we go.
Let's see. I've got mods for that. Preston, what are you doing? All right.
For each damaged minion.
Yeah, so
when you
it's-
play it.
And so, like, if you like do a Whirlwind and then summon this, you make your own giant, which is okay. I
It's not
guess.
each friendly minion, yeah.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah.
It's definitely all. It's all.
If it
minions,
was
so.
each damage character, that'd be great because it's already a 5-mana 5/5. Because by turn 5,
Oh,
I
yeah.
almost guarantee each hero's taking damage. But
If it was, I feel like it should have been like a 4/4 or something like that. Just be a little bit stronger.
I think
so
this is gonna be pretty
if there are
crazy.
3 damage minions, then it's
It's
a
valuable.
5-mana 6/6, which is already above the stat.
Which just
curve
means you
of-
need 2 and
But
your
why?
opponent needs 1.
Okay, but why wouldn't you just play Frostwolf Warlord
That's true.
instead of this card?
Is that the one that
Oh,
gains?
it's each damage minion. It's
Yeah.
not necessarily like your friendly minion.
Yes.
I thought
Yeah,
it
it's
was-
not friendly.
That's what I
minions.
thought as
Yeah.
well, yeah.
That's why I think it's crazy because like if your opponent like has just a couple and you've got just a couple, this is like a 5-mana 7/7.
All right, well
pretty
that'd be
fast.
nuts.
Yeah.
That'd be nuts.
You can build your giants, but yeah. Anyways, all right.
We've seen the power of the 5-mana 8/8s that have downsides. This is the potential for a 5-mana 8/8. So
All right. Super good. I think this is probably one of the top 3 Death Knights. Especially if like Emo Warrior takes off, this is great because not only does it deal damage to the face, it can get around multiple taunts. Like this, if your opponent summons 3 Scarab things, this gets around it with attacking and hero power. The hero power is Whirlwind.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, the hero power is a 2-mana Whirlwind.
Yeah, the hero power is not exciting, which is what makes it actually really good.
But like the weapon is so
Yeah.
crazy. Like that's a nuts weapon.
Yeah, because we've seen like with what is it, like the Doomslayer 9000 bot, whatever.
Fell Reaver.
No.
Or no, Faux
Harvest
Reaper.
Bot.
Faux Reaper.
Faux Reaper, yeah.
Reaper 6000.
I think it's
Faux
There's
9000.
another one.
Reaper
There's
9000.
another 4-mana 5/3 that does the same thing for Warrior.
Magnetar Alpha.
Yeah, Magnetar
Yeah,
Alpha.
and those cards didn't see play because it was really hard to have those things kind of like survive and attack more than one thing. But since it's a weapon,
And now your thing is you.
yeah, you have charge when you have this weapon. So
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
also, fun fact: they are taking away the ability to attack, change heroes, then attack again.
Really?
Yeah, so you can't just attack with Uther and then Death Knight Uther and attack again.
That's gonna screw
That's
a
a
lot
pretty
of people
subtle
up.
but a really good change.
gonna screw a lot
I
of people
agree.
up.
I
Yeah.
think especially with a lot of Death Knights having weapons.
But this is basically not entirely, but it's kind of a flame strike on a stick.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're hitting for 3 minions
Yeah.
every time. Like
God, I love this card.
positioning, by the way, on that Death Knight gonna matter even more. So positioning matters for every class now. It seems like.
Except for poor Druid.
Yeah.
Bring it on! I love this card.
Yeah, I think this card's good. It's hard to see. What
As
combos,
a warrior,
yeah.
you want your opponent to dump their hand onto the board because then you just brawl.
Yeah, and
And
if
then
not,
you
if they
do-
only do one card, then you can just shield slam with the new 10 army you have now.
Yep.
I'm
There's
too bad at judging these cards because
If
these cards
you've
scare
got
me.
if
Like-
you've got brawl in your hand, then this card is nuts.
Like whatever the 2/6 taunt that plays a minion from your opponent's hand. That card scares me. People
Dirty
play that.
Rat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dirty Rat. Like I know it's a really good
Cornered
card,
Sentry.
but good lord, man! Like when I first saw that, I was like, that's a scary card. Like you really got to play that safely, or you're gonna get messed up. But
Yep. It's true.
minions of your opponent's
Stag
hand.
it on.
This scares me because there's so many synergies and so many combo stuff that we might see happening though. Like when you play this, like your opponent
Yeah.
doesn't have to play immediately. Like you wait till turn 8 and they get to play 5 crazy combo
This is, I
minions.
mean, this is really good against aggro. It's really bad against like mid range
mid range, yeah.
and control too.
Like Crusher Shaman would dip on this card, man. Like,
Yeah, it really would. It would be bad.
Oh my
It would
God.
be really bad.
Yeah.
I would be like so. I would be really. It would be really cool.
All right.
But I mean, if your opponent is like aggroed out, oh crap! If your opponent had aggroed out and like their hand is empty, then this card
Yeah.
is just like 2 mana.
Yeah,
gain
this
time.
crushes aggro. I agree.
Forge of Souls.
I think this is good.
It would have been better with dual wield.
Yeah, if dual wield was a thing, thanks Trump.
Damn it, Trump.
Trump's America. But drawing cards is great. Knowing what you're drawing is great because then you don't have to guess as much. You do sometimes run into the issue with Pirate Warrior of like having too many weapons in hand and losing because you can't do anything. But sometimes you win because you draw Arcanite Reaper. So
Well, would you rather draw 2 weapons from your deck with this card and then not draw any more weapons, and just have a bunch of weapons in your hand but only draw good cards? Like only draw non-weapon cards.
For the rest of the
This
time.
thins your deck of
Oh, yeah.
weapons, which is
Yeah.
interesting.
yeah, I think that's fine because I feel like usually you run no more than 4 weapons in Pirate Warrior, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, you don't run a lot, and then some games you don't draw them, and you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, look at this Bloodstow Raider, it does nothing. Oh, look at this Bloodstow Corsair, it does nothing. Like, these are just
Yeah.
minions. Like, being able to guarantee a weapon, and if you're only run 4, it's like
You could run less potentially.
Yeah, but you've got a 75% chance of getting at least a Fiery War Axe.
Yeah.
At
You
least
could
one.
run like 2. You could run like a Fiery War Axe and then 2 Arcanite Reapers.
This is kind of nuts. The Fiery War Axe kind of makes it because Fiery Wind Axe has
Yeah,
been
it's
named
Fiery War Axe
forever.
is just
like
so
if you
good.
don't happen to have Fiery War Axe in your opening hand and you've got this, oh man, look, you probably just drew a
Are there
Fiery
any
War
3?
Axe.
Are there any 3 mana warrior weapons?
No.
Not good.
There's
ones.
full
King's
Stain.
Defender?
Yeah, King's Defender.
Oh, you're right.
But it's
that's out. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
That's the only one I can think of.
That's
And
it.
that's it. All right. So
Oh my
that's
God,
the
we're almost
neutral.
done?
We just have neutrals now.
Oh my
I
god, we're
was
almost
gonna say
done,
about
guys.
that. Draw 2 cards, warrior card. Right
Best
now.
card, 2 goldens.
Easy peasy.
Is everybody else really excited about the all the 0/1/1s we've got now? We got a Murloc 0/1/1. There's the
I
Wisp.
can't wait
and
to
the
dump my
Pink
hand.
I can't wait for devolves on.
Devolves, yeah.
You see the.
Spikered Steed on that card is so good. Grim Necromancer. It was interesting. We were talking about this earlier with
Yeah.
a Dragon League mechanic,
I-
and this is good against like Alley Cat.
Yeah. Or just the. If you want tokens, you got tokens.
Yeah,
If you play like Violet, in decks where you play Violet Teacher, I'd much rather get a 2/4 that can summon 2 1/1s automatically without having to play spells than
Yep.
the potential to go infinite.
and you get a 2/4.
And you get a
Maybe this
2/4.
card's better than I expect. Like I just can't. Like I've never seen Dragon Mechanic ever make it out of a basic deck ever,
Yeah.
and like I can't believe this would be that much stronger. But maybe the extra
2
minion
is
will make a
much
difference.
more. It's much stronger.
Yeah,
than
just one extra minion.
It makes like Flame Totem that much better.
Yeah.
It makes all these buff cards
Token
like,
Druid,
amazing.
yeah.
Gives that
So.
extra +1.
I like this card.
I like this card a lot.
It's so cute.
I don't like this card.
I like the design. I like the theme. I like the art. I love this card. I think it's cool.
So here's my thing. So you summon the 2/5, or the 2/2 and the 5/5. Sure, they trade something into it. Chances are you can still value trade with your 5/5.
If you
and
need
then
to.
if you need to, and
It's a 4 mana 2/2 then.
you can value trade the 5/5 into something of theirs, and their 5/5 will have to trade into yours. Is what I'm
The
saying.
other cool thing is with this card, treachery.
Mm-hmm.
or
that's
or,
a 7 mana
Moat
7.
Lurker.
It's a 7 mana 5. It's a 7 mana like 2 5/5s.
Moat Lurker with this card's really cool too.
Moat Lurker.
No, that's
No, it's not.
It's
It
someone's
doesn't
one
work.
for your opponents. Treachery would work. Evolve would work.
If you can Moat Lurker their Rattling Rascal,
Yeah.
then that's really good.
Yeah. Okay, my bad. I was thinking it was gonna work the other way with Moat Lurker, but
It's all good.
Treachery
I could
Evolve.
I could see you do this and then Spike Steed, and then they don't want to evolve it because they don't get a skeleton from it.
True.
That's really corner case.
I really like the design because we just had like how many options we just throw out there in 10 seconds. Like that card's gonna be cool.
Yeah, there's lots of thinking. Another Valkyr. Hey!
Arena card.
Arena King.
Okay, done.
Oh my god, yeah, Arena King. Yeah, card's
All right.
nice.
People think this card's either really bad or really
Geist.
good.
See?
That is a noose, dude.
It
That
is
is
a-
definitely
yeah,
nice.
it is a news. But Geist is who I was thinking of. So.
I think this card will be played against people who are upset about losing the Jade. I don't think it will be an automatic win, which will make
See you
people
later,
still lose.
Ice Lance.
Yeah, Ice Lance gone, Power Overwhelming gone.
Quest, if they didn't play it on turn 1,
Yeah.
they shuffled it in.
You play Explore and Garo, and then you follow it up with Skull King Geist, and then you just cry.
I think this actually might be good against Quest Mage because a lot of times Quest Mage don't play their quest right at the beginning, like 'cause they don't need to.
And then, well, it's not that, but
Like
they
it's
might.
good against Lakari Sacrifice.
Wait.
Bye.
If they play the thing that adds the mirror entity to your hand, wha-bam!
Yeah,
Or
no more mirror image.
Yeah.
Oh, no more mirror image.
Yeah, it's gone. It's direct
Ow.
counter. I think
Nailed
decks that hate to lose against Jade are going to try this card out, and we'll see if one, Jade's still relevant, which it probably will be because it's
Oh, yeah.
really good, and then two, if this actually counters it.
This card's one of the cards that there's a couple of them like per set, but this is a card that I'll be really excited for in future sets.
Sure.
Like, this is one that could age well, I think.
Just destroys Quest Hunter.
Some people.
Yeah, it does. Oh my god.
Destroys Quest Hunter.
Yeah.
Why is it destroy?
Quest Hunter requires 1-drops, and then it gives you
Like,
1-drops.
No. It's just spells.
Oh, I'm retarded.
Yeah, I thought the same thing when I first saw it. It's only spells.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm less
Yeah,
excited about.
sorry.
I'm 100% not excited about this card anymore.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
lame.
suck at tracking.
Yeah.
But
Suck at tracking.
Or suck at Secret Paladin.
Stupid Soulfire.
Secret Paladin and Wild.
I don't know. I like the crabs. Crabs are fun because then if you're having a bad day but you run into the crab deck, you feel so much better, right? Like, haha, I've made a crab, and then sometimes your opponent concedes immediately, and that's a free win. Like, I know it's not like good for the game sometimes, but I think it's
Skull King
interesting.
Geist.
Next card. All right.
Happy Ghoul.
He's so happy.
He's so happy because he got healed up.
All right.
So I thought he was in a bubble at first, but he's actually making a Ghoul Angel.
Mm-hmm.
He's making a Snow Ghoul.
The pro hand with this is turn 1. What's the 3/2 demon? That
Flame Imp.
Yeah, Flame Imp into coin Voodoo Doctor into 2 of these.
Oh.
That's
Oh
the,
my
I think this card's
god.
gonna see play. This card has too much versatility to not see play, right? A 0-mana 3/3, the opportunity for a 0-mana 3/3 seems too strong to not have this be played.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
my god.
I think Priest will try this out for sure.
Paladin, I could see running.
Because
this.
2 mana summoning a 3/3 is not too terrible. If it had taunt, it'd be great.
If you're at full health and you heal yourself,
Does not count.
Does not count. You have to actually be healed.
You have to actually do it. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like what you just said, Warlock, Priest, Paladin, all
Yeah.
have potential to see this
Yeah,
card.
True Silver Champion. If I thought it was just something was healed, which would make Shaman easier with
Into
whatever
this.
it has, but
Cool.
cool.
I think it's a cool card.
Oh boy.
Arena Dragon.
End of your turn. I'm all about it.
Also,
Yeah.
is he like
Arena
a
Dragon.
doggo? Like, does he have like?
No, he's a what is he? He's a
He's
dragonkin. No.
yeah, well, they're all Dragonkin. It's the ones that are inside. They're like arcane dragons.
Okay.
Yeah, but they have 4 legs and then like
Yeah.
2 arms, but they don't have wings. They can't fly.
Some of them do, but yeah.
Also, I made
They're
a
in
really
the Nexus.
Yes, that's
Like, all
yes,
over.
the Nexus. Yes, yes. That's why I was trying to think of arcane dragons as that. Yeah, correct.
I made a quest druid with dragons, and so this is a 5 attack minion. So boom, added.
Oh my god.
Too true. But yeah, an arena.
And it gives other minions +5 attack. Oh
Plus 3.
crap.
3. Yeah.
Sorry guys.
Okay, next one.
Yeah, so it makes Tortolan Forager 5 attack.
But it's summoned, not.
Yeah, it's not active. It's played or summoned.
Yeah.
5 attack for the.
No.
That's true.
If you have a Tortolan Forager or like another 1 mana minion on board, or another 2 attack minion, or whatever.
That kind of card right there, though, does make. We saw a lot of low attack, high health, like 2/7s, 1/6s,
Makes it really good.
all kinds of stuff, and that helps those kind of cards a huge amount. So making like a 1/6 into a 4/6 is massive. Cool
You add a
card.
card to your hand. That's fine. It's Death Rattle and it's not discovered. That's bad.
Can't wait to get Dreadseed off of this.
Can't wait to get itself off this.
This card doesn't seem good.
It's okay. I can see it in like Priest, who's trying to make a Quest Priest,
And
because
just get it rolled done real fast.
it just gets a trigger for it, and it's not limited to your class, and so you can get
it's a
some
trigger that
wonky-
gives you a trigger.
Oh, it's random, so it can be any class. So
Like high rolling is like Savannah Death.
Tyrion
Savannah High Main.
or Tyrion.
Or Tyrion.
Bone Mare.
Bone
Arena
Mare.
Does this card seem insane to you guys?
Yeah.
It's
It does.
pretty good.
It seems like a card you would put in your zoo deck to like finish out the game.
If you assume that it's Blessing of Kings, which is better than that because it's Anton, Blessing of Kings is 4, so it's a 3 mana 5/5.
Common. Neutral.
Common, yeah.
King of the Arena.
And it does two things. It's
When
it's
this-
not just one big buff. It's a 5/5
4.
plus something
Yeah.
else. Like
When this card was first shown, it was shown as in the Lich King decks. So people were like, "Oh no, that's too crazy. It's not an actual card." And they're like, "Oh no, it's real." Like,
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I can't believe that card's in there. It's nuts.
I like this card. I'm gonna try it out.
Lotheb's spidery cousin.
Yep.
Yeah,
Bad Lotheb is bad.
I like this card. I'm gonna try it out.
Yep. Okay. People forget Doomhammer. Doomhammer's like
Throw all your
insane.
weapons from your hand.
You can have two of them. in
Dude,
your
this
deck.
card is crazy. Yeah. Gorehouse not very good. I always think of Gorehouse when I think of any weapons. Does this? Do you think like we've seen a couple other weapons? Like, oh, that was the other thing I meant on the Warrior. Draw 2 weapons cards. Is that gonna make like Grip Hook worth it? The legendary, the 2 mana 2/2 add. one
Hobart
attack?
Grapple Hammer.
Yeah, grapple hammer.
Man, I had a golden. I crafted a golden one and I disenchanted
What does
it.
that say?
I love cards, and I will try them out.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
cards and I'll try them out.
Out of
I just-
10.
Out of 10.
Out of 134.
Out of one. Oh
Because
god.
that's how many cards in the set, right?
135.
35. You
You
forgot the Lich
penguin.
King.
Yeah, I forgot
Oh.
the penguin.
I like
Sorry.
we went exact opposites.
Yep. Yeah, very cool card. Like
If-
Really
if-
cool
it's,
mechanic.
this has. I feel like as more weapons get added to the set, and more
Yeah.
weapons get added to the game, this card
Another
is just
one
going to
for the
become nasty.
I would say the only downside to this is we've seen a ton of hard removal this expansion. A ton of hard removal. Poisonous, kill frozen minions, all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
you're gonna smack the 14/9 Furnace Fire Colossus with your
I don't know,
1/3
man. Versus letting
Icebreaker.
him smack you twice. I don't know.
That's true. You'd be a real man if you let him hit you. If you tank that sucker with your
Yeah.
face.
All right, abusive squire or abusive
Abusive
sergeant
sergeant.
on average with abusive sergeant stats pre-nerf.
We saw Abusive Sergeant every time before the nerf, and then after the nerf a little bit.
I haven't seen this
So,
card yet.
I assume that those will see some play in aggro. Like we saw the buff or the pre-nerf Abusive Sergeant in every single aggro deck ever in the history of.
Oh,
aggro.
it's just permanently one
Yeah, it's
attack.
just permanent.
Yeah. And
Cool.
then we still see the nerfed Abusive a little bit, but not as much.
Yeah.
So this one I expect to see.
And then we saw the 2 mana 1/2 that Argent or whatever
Argent Squire or Sword Lance Carrier.
Lance Carrier. Who,
Yeah.
And he saw play sometimes. Too.
Yeah, I expect to see this.
I think it's neat.
Very neat.
Dude, I love this card art.
Oh my god, Quest
this
Rogue, Quest Spell Rogue.
I think
Here we
this,
go.
I think this is really good because you can also give it to a stealth minion like Shaku, and then just keep it there.
Oh.
Damn, son. Damn, son. That makes Fan of Knives crazy.
Hey,
Shiv
4 mana
better.
6/5.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Hang on, I didn't read that one. People at home didn't read that either.
It gets.
That's okay.
I think it's too
So it's the
costly.
same thing as the 6/6. It's just smaller. And
Well,
it's
no,
powered.
it's
Oh, it
the
doesn't
one
see-
equipped.
Your
yeah.
equipped weapons.
It's,
you have to
it's
have
like
it
the
equipped.
2/3 pirate, but it's attack and HP.
Oh, okay. That 2/3 pirate's pretty good in weapon.
I'm gonna play this in my aggro shaman with Doomhammer and have a 5/11.
Damn, son. I'll give you that.
Fallen Sun Cleric. It's like the Shattered Sun Cleric, but Fallen Sun Cleric.
I think this is better than Shattered Sun.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think it's better because it's cheaper and it's more flexible.
Shattered
People
Sun
will
saw
try it into
play.
Warlock to buff eggs to just give it stuff so it can attack and die.
What was Shattered Sun before the change? Wasn't it like a 2 mana 2/2, or was it 2 mana 3/2?
It's a three. It's a three. I thought it was a 3 mana 3.
Now it's a 3. Now it's a 3 mana.
I always thought it was. I don't know. I don't know history.
I didn't know there was a one.
But the pre-nerfed one was in every single deck ever, so that'll crack.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? Crusher Shaman.
Yeah, but say another Ancestral
Hey.
Spirit. So how much Ancestral Spirit cost? 2?
2.
It does 2. So it is. It's just a 3/3 with a built-in Ancestral Spirit.
Yup. But
Or
it's neutral.
4, or 4 in your Shaman. deck.
Or if you have, if you do this after Ancestral Spirit, you get 2 Earth Elementals after they die.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Again, with the card that we've already talked about with the double Death Rattle procs.
Yeah, I think people might try this card. Like,
I'm gonna try this card for sure.
it'll keep Tyrion alive again, which people love to do.
Holy damn. Tyrion with that
Love this card.
Meat wagon.
Yeah,
Hand buff. It's coming in.
No,
All aboard the hand buff hype.
Is this the
meat
first
wagon.
mech that we've seen in like 2 whole expansions? Like, come on.
I think we got one last
No,
time.
I don't think we got one last time. We got one 2 times ago.
Okay.
No mechs. Mechs don't exist.
I'm gonna put this card. I'm gonna get eggs or doomsayers.
Do you think it counts if you have a flame tongue next to it when it dies? Is it something
Yes.
free attack
Yes.
minion?
Doesn't
It's just
matter.
active death what it has when it dies.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. And you can buff it on the board and then have it die. It doesn't have to be at a hand buff.
Hey, I noticed that you played a Doomsayer on turn 5. Here you go.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't like if you taunt it. It's great.
Yeah.
I think you can see this and see with taunts.
It's a 5 mana 8/8 without any downside. It just has to proc in a certain way.
Yeah.
People play the 4 mana 1/1 that summons a 5/5, which isn't exactly the same as this, but it's the same mentality of wait until your opponent kills it type situation.
Yeah.
It's also the big thing I think about this one past the taunt. It's AOE protection, huge AOE protection. Like it's a 5 mana don't flame strike me, bro. So
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, I'm just trying to.
No, you're good.
And banned. Bye.
Bye. All right.
What's going on?
you get rated.
Yeah.
I
What is
think
that?
so.
I think so.
Oh,
All right.
just people doing whatever.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think it's one guy with a lot of bots.
Yeah, probably. Hey, thanks for the
I'll
views,
keep
man.
going.
Yeah, thank you for the views. Right.
Oh,
On
shit.
the
How do I
right
get
side.
back?
Right
Thank you.
side.
See, that's what I did. I couldn't
Yeah.
figure out my way around either.
There you go. All right.
We should just skip this one.
Yeah.
No,
done.
really, this is not
It's not the worst.
that terrible of a card. People give this a lot.
Hi,
of,
Ariel. Welcome back.
People give this a lot of meme stuff, but I don't think this is a terrible card. 4 mana 5/6 is nuts, and if you're just playing that for straight tempo and you just don't play anything else until this dies, like I
Yeah,
don't
if you
know.
don't have a board otherwise.
Or put this in egg lock.
Yeah.
And you just put a bunch of eggs on the board, and then you drop a 4 mana 5/6. Like, what the hell are they supposed to do? Like,
Yeah.
this card seems really not as bad as people make it out to be.
Hey, Mr. Furlot. Welcome, moderator. Can you help us out? Thank you.
Wait, did you delete his message?
No.
That's,
Okay.
that's him typing
He
it.
just typed it out.
Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Grant.
Different
You're so
color.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, ticking a bomb. I just.
I think this and Egg Druid or Egg Lock is going to be really, really
Thank
insane.
you.
Roger,
Thank you,
thank
Grant.
Corpse Taker.
Love this card. It's going to be great.
Here
Oh,
we
yeah,
go.
this card is really cool.
It has a lot of value, and it promotes fun deck creation.
I think that's the best part about it. It
Yeah.
promotes really creative deck building around it.
Yeah. This is going to be good with like that priest epic, and then also like every I don't know, like carry pretty much gives it all or whatever. It's good. We'll try it.
Oh, yeah, if you have a shaman just with Windlord, it takes all of it.
Yeah, except for lifesteal,
Yeah.
but that's fine.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah, it's good.
Huh. Did you put that in any shaman deck without
I like this card. I think it's cool. He's got Divine Shield, so I can put it
really
in my...
cheap spell damage is
I
always
really.
scary.
I like that card art.
Yeah, the card art's cool too.
Cheap spell damage is always scary, man. Like, it could always get out of hand.
Yeah,
Is this better than Kobold? Is this better than Kobold?
it's stickier than Kobold.
It is stickier than Kobold.
Yeah, I would rather have a 1/1 Divine Shield.
You
than
never
2/2.
put Kobold on turn 2 for tempo anyways.
Yeah.
Hits
This is
stuff.
this is really like anytime you have really cheap spell damage like that, you can always do some really cool stuff.
And then you could
Yeah.
go back to that real quick.
Yeah.
So you could have this card, and then you could combo it with the Rogue Hero Power. So you have 2 spell damage.
Yeah.
And so let's say you play 2 of his, and then a Sinister Strike. So
You're
that's,
all about the spell damage.
so
and
that's
then
4
the-
plus 4
and the rogue
plus 3,
spells.
so that's 11.
Yeah.
And then plus an extra 2 for each spell, so 6, so that's 17 damage.
Man, I'm so happy
Nice.
that Emperor Tharson's gone with all this. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Whenever you play a card, remove the top. Is that worth it?
Don't play cards.
Yeah, you're just playing it for tempo to stall, I guess. Like,
4 mana 5/5.
I think you'll see play in aggro decks because you don't care what the top 3 cards in your deck.
Yeah,
It's-
it's the bottom cards of your deck, actually.
yeah.
Remove the bottom cards.
I could actually even see this in Hunter.
Yeah?
Yeah, like Tempo Hunter, like Aggro Hunter.
or like, I mean, I could even see this in like a kind of a mid-range type deck where you're just playing like one beefy big thing a turn, like play
Yeah,
4
this is
5/5,
really
play a
good for,
5, like
like,
8/8, play
it's
like
good
a
curve
6
stone.
mana. Yeah, really good for curve stone. I agree. Really scary, but potential for that.
This card's cute. I love it. It's a Murloc. It's got lifesteal.
What's interesting is that when it gets buffed,
Yeah, by like Warlord or something.
right? So this
Murlocs
could
are so
very
easy to buff.
easily to be like a 3/2
Yeah.
lifesteal for 1.
Yeah, a life-stealing Murloc's pretty scary.
How do you say that?
Vrygul.
Virgil,
Virgil.
Bro,
So like
I
a
would probably
Murloc,
on that
a Murloc says it.
one.
I like the card art, but it's like, would you rather just run Eggnapper?
No, because then you don't have to trade into it. It's bad against taunts. That's the difference between that and Eggnapper.
Yeah. This is more of an aggressive face style deck. Like I would see this more in a hunter than a warlock because you're not getting rewarded for trading. You're getting rewarded for going face. You just push 3 face every turn until your opponent's like, oh damn, I really need to ping that thing off, and then you get a 2/2 afterwards anyway. But you wouldn't really want to trade with that.
This card's neat.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
so
this
much
card is super
nasty
cool.
shit's gonna
This
happen with
card's
this
a
card.
3. I thought this was a 4.
No.
Holy
3 mana,
damn.
1/5 rare.
Holy damn!
Epic.
I thought that was.
Oh yeah, but it's not a legendary.
Yeah.
Is the
Yeah,
point?
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was a 4-drop. Holy cow!
I can't wait to open up none of these on Thursday.
I think I'm gonna pre-order, man. I'm gonna
This
pre-order.
Do it.
Okay.
Death
This is
Speak
also
or-
why the Horsey died, Death Steed, because you could do this on
Infinite.
Knife Juggler,
Knife Jug.
and then just Defile for the win.
This
Which
is a really cool card, though.
Yeah.
There's like a 4-drop 8/2 stealth right now.
Oh yeah. See, yeah, it's yeah.
Cards like that, I think, will benefit well. It's like honestly, like Shadow Rager almost off of this, man. Like
It seems-
Shadow Rager's a 3/5 stealth. You play this, give it immune, trade. They've still got to do something else with a 5/1. Like
if you give a friendly minion immune this turn, that means it can't be targeted by anything. Is that correct?
No.
Like if you
it
cast
cannot
a-
take damage.
Yeah, it can't take damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
You
thinking,
can
you're
still
thinking
buff
of,
it up.
Yeah, you're thinking of like the Tavern Brawl, like Dorothy thing, where you couldn't interact with
No, I'm talking about like when
or elusive that they haven't named yet.
Well, what does
Like,
we
what-
spell
what-
slinger say?
give adjacent battlecry. Give adjacent. No, it's just an active effect.
Yeah.
Give adjacent minions.
Unable
can't be targeted by spells.
Okay,
or
yeah. So
powers.
immune's different. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely different. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what the 4-mana Violet Illusionist says. Your hero's immune during your turn.
Right.
You can still target
But
it.
you can target yourself with spells and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Immunity just means cannot take damage.
Interesting. Bone Drake.
Dragon, cool. Random dragon. Okay.
Yeah, more.
It's a
dragon.
random dragon, which means
Fairy
Syndragosa
dragon.
every single time. Every time. If it's your opponent, Syndragosa.
Are there any active dragon decks right now at all in the meta? Like
Priest.
Priest?
Priest
Priest
over
is-
But only
Priest
the only
is-
reason is just because
of
the 5/6 so good.
Draconid Operative.
Oh yeah, that 5/6.
That's why it's good. I like this card. It's so cool.
I don't like the art.
I think
I
this
love
is
the art.
this is a perfect expansion to release this with, obviously because they're doing all the Death Knight hero power stuff. I think this is another one of those cards I kind of mentioned earlier that it's gonna age really well.
Okay, this
Let's see.
card. Excuse me. This doesn't die to any of the hero powers, and it doesn't die like as soon as if. Oh, just kidding. If you don't play this against Uther, because then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, your own hero powers are disabled too, which is something to note. But
Yeah.
I think this was like what I'm
very
also
tech-
seeing about this deck or this set in general is like I feel like they got all the TGT stuff around. Like, how did TGT fail? Oh, because we based on hero powers and hero powers are lame. All right, let's make them better, I guess.
But then you have a tech card to come.
You have a
after
really
it.
good tech card instead of like the hero power costs 5 more next turn.
Also insane against Warlock.
Oh yeah,
If they are playing like discard,
yeah.
or they just run out of steam, you play this right when they don't have any more board presence, and then they just you just lock down the game for the rest.
In
of the
other
game.
news, it's a 3-mana 2/5, which in itself is just good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I would say
I'm really excited about this card.
Could use Could use 3 attack. I like 3 attack way more than I like 2 attack.
You'd
I
rather
think
have like a 3. Oh, a 3.
I would rather I would rather have like a 3/3 or
Than a
like
2/5?
I mean,
I'm happy
I'd
with
rather have a
2/5.
3/4.
I'm happy with 2/5 for a tech card like this, where it's an active effect. It's not a battle cry. It's not a death rattle. Like it has to be alive to be effective.
But I'm just talking like regardless. I mean, yes, for this effect, you probably
Yeah.
don't want it to stick around. But like, just would I rather have a 3-mana 2/5 or a 3-mana 3/4? Probably a 3-mana 3/4.
Oh yeah. I meant specifically for this because it's an active effect tech.
Oh, okay.
And I really love tech cards like this. I love when they print this stuff. Like Eater of Secrets doesn't see play, but I'm really excited that Eater of Secrets exists.
Yeah, for sure.
So
no.
My My favorite card.
All right. First of all, like it looks like he's got like a horse
He
head
looks like
growing out of his
McCree.
crotch, right? Is that just me? Because it.
I think
He's
he's
riding a
riding?
small donkey.
Yeah.
But it
riding
does
it.
not look it because you see his leg on the left side, on his left leg there. It looks like he's walking with the donkey.
Yeah.
Does anyone else?
Weird perspective.
The perspective's weird. All right.
Maybe he's walking and the donkey's really friendly and he's just trying to get up and be in the picture with him. You know, he's just a really friendly donkey.
Yeah.
It's like, give me the picture. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just trying.
A lot of people say off the bat this is a worse leper gnome. Other people who may be to my left and right say otherwise. Sam, Tyler, do you have any specific thoughts you want?
I think it's a similar leper gnome. I wouldn't say it's specifically better or worse. I think it's very similar to, as in, if it's going to be in an aggressive deck, it's a really aggressive card, and it'll be in aggro decks if aggro's around. So there's been a lot of healing stuff though, healing, armor upping.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I always want to say that control's going to make a comeback. I'm like, man, control. I want
Undead
control decks to
donkey
be good,
necklace.
and then aggro decks always just win. So
Okay.
I never underestimate aggro cards.
If Firefly and Bloodsail Raider, no, is it Bloodsail? It's Bloodsail Corsair.
Yeah.
If Firefly and Bloodsail Corsair weren't existing cards, I feel like this card would be much better.
Mm-hmm.
If
fair.
more 1-drops had 1 health instead of 2 health, this card would be like insane because then you could actually like reliably trade off or like ping off a Divine Shield or do anything like that while still getting in your face damage.
Mm-hmm.
As it stands right now, I mean, like I don't think you could have a more aggressive early game card than Unnerved Leper Gnome.
Mm-hmm.
1-drop at least.
Yeah.
As it stands right now, if you attack twice with Wretched Tiller, you stand to do more damage than the Leper Gnome. Leper Gnome right now pretty much isn't played, but is Wretched Tiller. I mean, if you can attack twice, if you play this sucker on 1, attack it, and then they play something on 2,
Go face, then trade.
and then trade, you have hypothetically done more damage than you would have with Leper Gnome. It's like 5
It's
damage.
6 damage because you.
If
hit
you
the-
trade into something, it's 5.
5 hero damage, yeah.
Oh.
5 hero damage.
Like
No.
If you hit face once, then the next turn you trade into like a...
It doesn't do damage when it gets attacked.
Yeah.
It's whenever this minion attacks.
You play on
Yeah.
1, on
Mhm.
turn 2 you attack face, you play a 2-drop.
Oh,
On turn
okay,
3,
you trade.
with it.
Okay.
Or whatever. Like if you
Yeah.
attack with it twice.
Yeah.
I would think they'd trade with their 1-drop
like,
or something. Unless
This-
it's also
but,
Rich
like,
Tiller.
It's
Then,
it's also like what if they don't have a 1-drop?
yeah.
This is super far-fetched and not a good combo, but in the future or in general, like Wind Fury on this type of a card, or
True.
a card like
Adjacent
this.
minions have Wind Fury.
Yeah,
2-drop.
I mean, that kind of stuff gets crazy because then it gets out of hand on turn 2. Then you hit face for 5 damage on turn 2, like boom, or 6.
Yeah.
It'd be 6.
I mean, but like if you could buff cards, or whatever. I just think that there's a lot of potential with this card.
I mean,
I-
for a one
I
drop,
think a lot of people are writing it off as bad or unplayable. But I mean, if you're a free to play player and if you don't have enough money for tons of packs, or you just open this up, or it's a common.
Mm-hmm.
It's super easy to toss in your aggressive deck. I don't think this is a wrong choice to put in your deck. If you're
For an
playing
aggro deck.
if you're playing budget aggro,
Yeah, I
and you
agree.
don't really have if you don't have very many other options.
I definitely don't think it's a bad aggro card. I think for sure.
All right.
it's a good
I'm
aggro.
gonna be upset about talking about this, but so in hand buff Paladin, you could buff this up so it survives past turn 1. Because if you draw this card any turn besides turn 1, it feels really bad because it's
That's
really hard for it to
1/1.
survive.
Yeah.
But with hand buff Paladin, if you play this and the 3-mana card that draws 3 1-drops, this could be one of the 1-drops you put in that deck because it does damage.
Right.
I still would think you'd put Leper Gnome in, or at least you would try this card, and then if it doesn't work, you'd go to Leper Gnome.
Right.
But it kind of has potential there. I'll concede that it's more than meets the eye.
It has potential.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not with the card set that exists right now, but like I have a feeling that this card could see play. At least I would see like
If Warsong
Tier 3
Commander
deck.
wasn't nerfed, I'd say this card is okay because you could do off the bat 3 damage,
That'd be
it's a
crazy.
good point.
but it's nerfed, and charge is also nerfed.
Yeah, rip charge.
So
It's interesting.
yeah.
Not the worst card ever.
1-drops have always just been overpowering as 1-drop. So
Right. Whoa.
add
Yeah.
a random death rattle
Whoa!
this game to your hand. So
I think this is interesting.
Quest Priest,
What's up, newsboy?
Quest Priest or Hunter, Feign Death Hunter or Death Rattle Hunter.
Add a random death rattle minion that died this game to your hand.
Oh, it doesn't have to be one of your minions. It could be
No,
somebody
it
else's.
could be someone else's too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you could
Weasel
steal.
Tunneler.
You could steal your opponent's Tyrion.
Yeah.
You could?
But you can't do that with Shaman, right? Shaman doesn't actually.
Oh, it dies.
It dies. Okay. Are you?
Yeah, you could. Holy shit! You could
forget.
duplicate because when you
Well,
dissolve the Shaman, it duplicates it. I promise.
Right.
I've done it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but like, the more times it dies, the more chance
Yeah.
it has of getting into your hand.
Anytime you can duplicate a Shaman, I think it's not bad. I love duplicating.
Nice knees, dude. Check out those.
Yeah.
Check out those buff knees.
Yeah, he's going places.
Look
He's
at those.
lurking.
He's all veiny.
Man, I wish Veprix was still here. Veprix would tell us how good this is with Shaman. She knows.
Yeah.
But man, that's
another
a really,
5/3.
That's
All
a
right.
really cool. Yeah.
This card, I think, is actually good. I think this card is actually good. The stats suck, but the fact that it has lifesteal
I'm
and
really
just
excited
base healing,
to see how Lifesteal
like
does.
this is like neutral healing, potentially for any class.
Yeah. Well, this card's only as good as Lifesteal is. Right. 5 mana for 4/4 is okay. I don't know if I'd rather
It's
have
bad.
a 4 mana for 3/3.
It's bad.
Doesn't die to priest, so that's good, I guess. But you don't really need Lifesteal against
Also
priest.
a beast. Just to say, if anybody missed it, it is a
doesn't
beast.
skip need day.
You're lurking.
Oh, and yeah.
Oh,
Vaprix
Veprix is lurking. I was
lurking.
curious your input on the 5/3 summon a random death rattle. But I'm curious how Lifesteal is going to do. Like, I think you nailed it when you said that it gives neutral access to heal for everybody. Like, giving heal to everybody is a really big deal because it allows control decks out of classes that maybe couldn't control, and specifically because it's a beast.
This is a
In
4/5.
Hunter, like, does Hunter have any healing at all? Like,
No,
There's
It
nothing.
It typically doesn't need it.
yeah, but I'm saying, but now
it
if
might
like
need- this might be running control.
if Control Hunter exists now, this
Right.
will be in there.
And it's a keyword for Builder Beast.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, like
That's true.
this is a really good Hunter
If
card.
this is a 4/5, this card would be great.
Yeah, I agree.
If you do this with Spikered Steed, you now have a
6/10
6/10.
6/10 with
with
Lifesteal.
Lifesteal.
That's pretty good. You can't play it this turn unless.
So it curves out 5, but it's unlikely to survive.
It is unlikely to survive. You'll need to buff it. Like this will have to be like a turn 9, like this into Houndmaster for Hunter. type
Actually, no, you can't
situation.
get taunt with
Look
it.
how small it is.
You can't get taunt because it's Lifesteal.
Is that a foot?
That's a foot in the background.
background.
It's tiny.
Wait, why can't you get this taunt?
Because of how the Builder Beast requirements are, the first card has to be.
Oh, I just meant in general. I mean, you
Yeah.
could just in general play this and then play Houndmaster.
Oh,
Give
yeah,
it
yeah,
+2/+2 and
yeah,
taunt.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then we get to 6/6
Or
taunt.
you could use
Lifesteal.
this card with Chunder Rhino.
Yeah, with
That's,
Thunder
that's
Rhino,
still
this
that's,
would be really nuts.
that's
really
10 mana.
So all you need to do though is have a one good trade. You need to trade into something with less than 3 attack
And
and
heals for
healing
8.
you
It's a
for 8.
5 mana heal for 8. It's an antique heal bot.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so that's
the neutral healing's a big deal.
The only thing about lifesteal is it's really hard for it, unless the charge one, you don't get the heal immediately, which can be rough. Because
Yeah, they just go face instead.
and what
she's
else?
like a-
When I make my bubble paladin, lifesteal does nothing because it doesn't do damage because it pops the bubble instead.
Yeah.
So
Divine Shield's gonna be really good against lifesteal.
Yeah.
Like I expect aggro Divine Shield Paladin to be really good because it just eats all the lifesteal stuff.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna try. Anyways,
I didn't expect that much discussion on that card, but that was cool.
I love that card.
Cool card.
you can +1/+1 for each minion that died this turn.
Not friendly minions.
That's
This
true.
is also
Doomsayer.
Yeah. Honestly.
I mean, this
Doomsayer.
I heard that there was gonna this is also like a reason why Dreadsteed died.
Oh yeah, because of this
'Cause
card.
if you put-
Yeah, this card with
play
Dreadsteed would
Defile.
be pretty cool.
Yeah,
And
you
then
get it.
Wicked Skeleton, you get a 4 mana 90/90.
So this would be cool, like because Doomsayer counts as one of the minions, right? So you need 3 minions to die. For
With
this to be-
Dynamancy, Joker's right. With Dynamancy,
Oh yeah.
with Dynamancy, that card could be great.
Yeah, well, I think he meant like just the Hunter Hero power. The Build
Oh,
Beast has
zombies.
has the.
Gotcha.
But it's really unfortunate you can't pair it with Taunt because there's a chart and I don't know where it is, but it says what the combinations for the first card, Discover card, and the second half, and the second half of cards are only cards with no text or single word text like Taunt. Or charge or something like that.
Right.
But you could, I guess, you could get the boar and no, you can't.
Yeah,
get
I
the
was
boar.
right. Dynamancy.
I was? Oh, okay. Dynamancy.
Hey!
Okay, you're right. Okay.
I got you, Joker.
You got him.
I got you. Wicked Skelly. Like, I don't know.
You need at least 4 minions to die for this to be a good card, which is 2 for you and 2 for your opponent. So if you double trade, this becomes good.
I will
It becomes
play.
a 4 mana 5/5, which
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'd put that in a deck.
To be honest, I agree with you. Yeah. 4 mana 5/5 vanilla text. It's not even that good, and that's like a decent scenario. Best case scenario, you trade 3 of your minions into 3 of your opponent's minions, and you get a 4 mana 7/7.
That's okay.
Lol.
Like Unleash the Hounds is okay with this.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
But I don't think this fits into Hunter. I guess it can.
It's good pressure though. If you unleash the hounds into this thing on like turn 7, I mean you're dropping a
Here's
7/7
the thing.
and clearing the board.
You kind of said this. Do you want this or Warlord, right?
Yeah.
Because Frostgrant Warlord
Frost Wolf.
or whatever it is.
1 more mana. You already have +3/+3.
Is it? I think is it a 6 mana 4/4 or 5 mana?
5 mana.
5.
Yeah, that makes it tough.
So you'd rather just play this before you trade, or play Frostwolf before you trade, versus playing this after you trade.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I will say that I could see this in like a control paladin though, because you can do like a quality Doomsayer or a quality, Pyromancer?
Quality, yeah.
Yeah.
and then
play
summon
that
this
sucker.
guy and get
Or-
super huge or
Or
Doomsayer.
if
It just takes so much.
Divine
setup,
Shield is
the
the thing, you would play Blood Bloom Doom, Wicked Skeleton.
You're right. You're not wrong.
I think the best.
Hey, I'm not wrong.
There we go.
We can
All
play
right.
double Wicked Skeleton after we play Doom.
I can play Death. Oh,
Because you draw a bunch of cards too, you probably draw into it.
yeah.
Neat.
All right. Grave Shambler. Whenever your weapon is destroyed, get +1/+1.
How often is that going to happen?
Set up for it correctly.
Well, if you're rogue, it happens all the dang time.
Yeah, but say destroyed means you could use.
Oh, that means your hero power gives it +1/+1.
Yeah, you could use your
I did not even
final
think
strike.
about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So on
because-
turn 2, you hero power attack. On turn 3, you just pass, and on turn 4, you attack again and play this for a 4 mana 5/5.
Yeah.
Way more
Not in
consistent.
that order, by the way, but you play it and then you attack. You said-
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. But anyway, yeah.
Whoops.
Sorry.
So it's
Concede.
semi consistently
Yeah.
a 4 mana 5/5. Even way more consistent, I think, than the last one, than the
Well,
Shaman.
I didn't even think about the Rogue. That's
Yeah,
insane.
I
Rogue.
could see this in Rogue.
But Rogue has enough cards that grow out of control. They have Questing Adventurer. They have Edwin. They
Well,
have,
it's also
they
an
have
elemental tag.
Lightning.
So in your Crusher Shaman, I mean, you got weapons in your Crusher Shaman deck.
Also,
I do not actually.
Also,
I
Mage
could
Shaman.
with Icebreaker.
No.
With what?
With an elemental mage. It sucks.
Yeah, really, it's
you,
bad.
You don't want this.
Medivh, man.
Still. I feel like so many things have been countered with, but Medivh tonight.
But Medivh, Atiyesh
Man,
though.
I would
Yeah.
love to see some more Medivh. So
All right.
6 mana 5/3. Bye.
Yeah,
I agree.
Okay, this cards can be super crazy with Defile though.
Yes.
Defile's 3 mana. Defile could easily
Costs
kill
2.
this. Oh, it costs 2.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
no.
sorry. I'm thinking of
Hellfire.
no, the 3 mana deal damage to everything on the board.
Yeah. No. So Defile, right? So.
It's 2 mana though.
Defile's a new card. I'm thinking of an old card.
Oh.
I'm thinking of a 3 mana deal 9 damage randomly to everything.
Oh, spreading madness.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, this could be good with Defile because it can help increase the amount of times it ticks off, right? Because it can kill something and then it summons a 2/2 ghoul.
Yeah.
And then eventually that 2/2 ghoul will kill itself.
I like that, but then you have to.
But you only get
again.
3 ticks
What's up with
max.
the Geists and the crazy knees?
Yeah, and the nooses.
What the heck?
The guys always have nooses. I must be thinking of something else, but the guys always have that noose.
Death.
They have like
Punisher.
sacks on their head.
Hand buff paladin.
That is some very
Specific.
vibrant art.
Yeah, that is very pretty.
That's the warrior like tier 6 armor set or something.
Yeah.
That's a tier set.
All right, so you can do this into your 5 mana 4/4 worm and feel good about it.
Yeah.
And have a
Isn't
6/6.
there a 1/1 lifesteal?
There's the
Oh,
Murloc.
the Murloc.
Yeah.
There's also
1 mana
the
3/3.
the 3/2 charge.
Oh yeah, 4 mana 3/2 charge.
You could
Becomes
do your
a-
Bloodworm.
the 5/4
5
charge.
mana, 5 mana 7/7.
You can
Or
also
5
do
mana
this.
6/6.
You can do this to Wicker Flame.
Yep.
Yep.
Because it got changed to lifesteal. Man, Wicker Flame becomes really good. It's a
Wicker Flame just got so much better in this
Yeah.
set.
Does the 2 mana 1/4 demon warlock that came in Goblins versus Gnomes
it
that
gets
had lifesteal?
it's a lifesteal, yes.
It does have lifesteal.
Yes.
It has a keyword.
Mhm.
Neat.
So that could be cool. This is a pretty interesting card. I don't know if it'll be good, but because
That it's such a specific thing.
It is.
because-
Very
4 mana
specific.
3/3 sucks.
and hand buff is just not like been very strong. They tried that mechanic, and so far it hasn't been good. So unless something changes, I don't expect this to be good. But it is on specifically a lifesteal minion, so you can pinpoint what minion you want it to be on. And generally, buffing a lifesteal minion is probably better than buffing a normal minion, I would say. So
Yeah, I agree.
yeah,
We'll
interesting card.
We'll see. Okay.
Oh my God.
Here we are, the favorite cards of the set. So these cards are...
These are even more strict deck. Like, I don't even know.
So Reno was fun because it was semi-strict deck constraint and a really good reward. These are stricter deck constraints and honestly, as it stands now, like worse rewards.
We don't know how to evaluate these.
Yeah.
We don't know how.
Like, you would just have to go through this. You'd have to go through the card collection and try to make specifically in this instance. I can only see this working in like aggro.
Yeah, I see this in like.
But then you have an aggro deck with no two
cards.
cards.
Yeah, so you'd have to have one 3 and up. And
yeah.
So you just have to go through the collection and say how many. If I were going to make a standard
Or you
Warlock deck,
have cards that generate 2 mana cards.
Yeah, well, I see this in the thing that immediately pops out to me is Hunter Quest.
That's true.
Because they generally run 1 mana cards, and any 3 mana cards are just like.
Do you play this before or after you complete the quest?
After you'd want to, but
you have a bunch of 5/4s with draw cards.
4/3s.
It's 4/3s. It's only +1/+1.
I thought they were 4/3s already.
No,
They're 3/2s. They're 1 mana 3/2s.
There's the
Draw
1
card.
mana 2/1 Raptor that dies and puts.
Oh, and summons a 4/3. Okay.
In
I'm
your
getting
deck, it
confused.
doesn't summon it though.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
crazy.
It's Raptor.
That's what I was thinking of.
It's the Raptor hatchling. Or
Yes,
something.
that's what I was thinking of.
Also, I didn't really do the math, but let's say there's like the Egg Warlock. What 2 mana cards do you put in that?
Nerubian Egg.
The egg.
Well, like that's in Wild, but in Standard. the other
Crazed
ones?
Alchemist.
Yeah, you could.
Well, I wouldn't
you,
put that.
You could cut that pretty easily. Like that's not a big cut.
You put the 2 mana. You put the Fallen Sun Cleric in there.
Okay, but like.
I think there's enough. That's the kind of situation I would say. Like you would make that deck as you would normally make it, and then go through and just see what 2 drops you could cut, and if it's worth to replace everything getting a buff. Because buffing all your eggs with 1 attack is a huge deal. And we've already seen a bunch of other like egg style cards that like kill one of your own cards to get something else out of it. So I think Egg Lock is going to see this card, to be honest.
Curious.
It could attempt to, and I
Yeah,
also
or attempt to.
I'd say this is probably the most viable Prince.
Yeah, I agree.
At the standpoint now.
Because it gives like a really good.
In other news, I feel really bad on my WoW lore because I don't know any of these princes.
I don't know.
My
Mine.
WoW lore. Like I feel like I should.
Excuse
Bless
me.
ya.
Thank you very much.
I think this is a boss
Jesus
fight.
condom. All right.
I think this is a boss fight or something.
Who put these cards on their thing? Who did not put the 3 mana Prince
it's
right
probably,
after
it's
the 2?
probably after.
Yeah, dude, I want Matt Plays to come watch this card
If-
review and tell me what the
If
hell the
your deck
organization
has
is.
no
on this-
forecast
this
cards,
webpage.
gain life, steal, and taunt.
All right.
Is it worth it?
So how people generally have been approaching this is like, if in general this card said have life, steal, and taunt, it'd be okay, right?
Yeah, it'd be okay.
And the fact
I think
that,
it'd be really good.
yeah,
Life, steal, and taunt.
and the other thing about it is, I think some decks aren't. I think 4 mana is more flexible than 2 mana, so that's fine.
Unless
Yeah.
Paladin.
Unless Paladin.
Unless you're druid. Is swipe. I swipe.
But they have new board clears now, I
And
found.
poisonous minions and stuff.
But
That's true.
I'd say,
All conveniently
but-
not 4 mana. Interesting.
but the real down point of this card is it doesn't have life, steal, and taunt on its card. It gains it with its battle cry, and not having life, steal, and taunt just by itself is terrible because it makes Corpse Sealer worse. You can't resummon it with its taunt
True.
stuff. You can't.
Can't buff it with that lifesteal buff we just saw.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't get it with Barnes and have a 1 mana, 1/1 life, steal, taunt. Like that's the biggest downfall. I feel like if
Barnes
this
is
card,
4 mana, though.
what?
Barnes is 4 cost.
You
wouldn't run it with this card anyway.
But it'd be the last. It wouldn't be in your deck anymore.
Yeah.
But
In general.
like, yeah, that's just so rough that it doesn't have those, because having those would have so
This
much.
is really good in all legendary decks.
Yes.
True.
Like all the princes.
Yeah,
are
Crip's
really
gonna
good.
love this card.
Crip's gonna like this card. These sets.
All right. At least the princes together. Okay.
This is the epic sacks.
Yeah. This is the one that I mentioned with the shackled cards, where you either you bring back Malagos or what's his face, Felon, for 4 mana, and then you can copy it, because besides Shadow Word Death, Priest is okay with 3 drops. What?
I was just saying hi to somebody.
Oh, okay.
The Assassin 991.
Yeah.
I'm guessing his name is Peyton. What up, Peyton?
I didn't see the first comment, so it's just like Man, you were really confident with that Peyton call out. Anyways,
You missed half the review.
About 90%.
You missed probably, yeah.
I'll be playing the VOD on my channel for the next like 3 days. Don't worry.
Yeah, and I'll put this on YouTube, and I'll make sure that he retweets the link.
And I'll make sure that
You were here
I'll
for
make
this.
sure you both do that.
I think the bad thing about this card is we already have Faceless Manipulator, which is the same thing for 2 more mana and no restriction. So
God.
I just
Yeah, I just don't see a fit for this card. I'm gonna be
It's-
pissed if I draw one of these.
we are going to have to see if that 2 mana and deck restriction really makes that much of a difference. I'm going to once again try it in that priest deck, and I'm going to get a win, and I'm going to feel real proud about myself.
What are you writing before I write mine? More than I'm gonna write.
All right, as a reminder, I
Yeah.
want you all to subscribe or you open up all 3 princes on Thursday. All right?
Yeah.
This is no bamboozle. You must subscribe.
To
Or-
both Egman and Twest TV.
Subscribe or these
you will
princes will be yours.
Upvote this post or.
A follow would be nice at least.
Yeah, or follow.
Yeah, whatever.
This is kind of how I feel about the princes though.
Oh,
400 dust out of 10.
1,200 dust, really.
all right. I saw this. People made meme cards out of this, and my favorite one was there's the Prince Giant Prince. It's the 12 mana 12/12 or 12 mana 8/8 Prince, and it says if you don't run any 12 cost minions in your deck, reduce the cost of this card by 1 for each 12 mana minion in your deck, which is just stupid and like contradicts itself.
Yeah.
And just,
I don't know. This is really weird.
Well, you play a bunch of 10-mana cards. You play
I hope there's.
Earthseer Thrall to evolve them by 2, and then you vanish.
I really
Send
hope
them
one
all
of
back into
these
your deck.
princes is in a deck recipe that comes out in the next set, and just to see what they were even thinking about. And
I think this is legendary.
Vanish,
filler.
and then you dead man's.
Like I hate being that guy who like says like oh they're kind of like nitpicking or they're trying to like be greedy and like get money. I really think those 3 princes are legendary or legendary pack fillers.
yeah,
In all honesty, they seem really underwhelming.
I think that they fulfill a role that we do not go for when we're playing Hearthstone.
sure.
I think that they are for the creative deck builders that are just like that are looking for a new challenge.
That's
New
fair.
deck building.
My only thing is honestly in reality, I hope that one of those 3 princes is good in the adventures.
When- when
I
you-
hope there's some kind of something
Yeah.
where somebody eats all of my 3 drops out of my deck. Like the Lich King's like, you can't have 3 drops, and just eats all 3 drops, and I'm left with
Prince. Oh yeah,
three
it
drop.
takes out your 3 drop.
Or you got
Rip.
him it.
Yeah.
Him it, yeah.
Okay. When you lose to the perfect 2, 3, 4 curve
Prince.
of Prince.
Yeah,
You've never played the 3 mana Prince on curve though. There's nothing at 2 mana or less you'd copy.
Well, what if they,
You just
well, they
copy the
play
other
anyway?
Prince.
It's a 4/4 at that point.
Just copy the other Prince.
It's a 3 mana 4/4.
Well, no. Okay.
It's true.
But that turns into a 2/2 copy of a 3/3.
You play it anyway. You play it
All
anyway.
right.
Also, okay, actually, screw the Prince thing. I forgot that there's Mirage Collars, like the same thing for the combo priest thing that I said anyways.
Yeah.
So screw you, Prince. I don't need you anymore.
Yeah.
I just play Mirage Collar, which is conveniently 3 mana anyways.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Outcry, freeze your other minions. Murabi!
Yeah, this is really good, Marabi. In general, I think it's good too. It's another 3 mana 4/4 tempo. Like
Yeah.
I honestly don't think this is a bad card. Like you just
Pretty
play this
good.
on an empty board. Are you kidding me? It's a 3 mana 4/4.
Yeah.
Like this, I'm gonna pick this in arena all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Favorite card.
Yep, cool card.
I forgot the name of the card, but play
You
dead.
forgot the name of the
play,
card?
Play dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, play dead with this card.
So this
I will
is like
concede to you.
this is like if Tim Burton directed Polar Express. This is what that dog would look like.
Yeah.
The
He's
Death
a
Knight.
little-
I don't think they're gonna show them on this website, but the Death Knight cards, if you guys haven't seen them, are super powerful.
Yeah.
Is that?
I don't
I
know.
wonder if there's a character with 1 arm in the set.
Oh, I bet there is.
I bet you there is a
there
character
is.
with 1 arm
Yep.
that Arthas stole. That
Yeah.
Arthas bit off.
So it's Arthas and Arthas.
And the other thing is it generates a card that's Death Knight. I think 7 of the 8 are spells, and then if you're Quest Mage, it's a free spell.
Yeah.
Oh damn, good call. Yeah.
And then-
but the spells are crazy
It
strong.
also gives you
like the
Frost
Death
Mark.
Knight, like you get a card off of that that's free generation, but the
Mm-hmm.
card that you get from that is crazy powerful.
Ooh.
the weirdest
6 mana
order.
4/4.
Really expensive spell damage. I don't
Oh,
quite see it.
I think it's not bad.
Why wouldn't you just play the?
It's not bad.
Isn't there a 2 damage spell?
There's the 4-mana 2/2, but I guess they want it to survive.
Be beefier.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
It's another-
Arena.
It's a neutral.
Yeah, I wouldn't take this in
raid.
arena.
I mean,
I would
if,
not
if
take
you're
this in
emo
arena.
warrior in arena, of course you would.
I don't know.
I don't think I would take this in arena.
It's okay. So it's a 4-mana 3/4, and so then it deals 3 damage. And it's-
So this is
the,
like
the best case scenario.
It's a
You
5/3.
kill a 1/1, or you kill a 1/3.
Yeah.
All right,
Best
so then it
case
becomes
scenario,
and
take
then
damage,
becomes
it's
a
a 4-mana
5/3.
5/3.
Yeah,
Which
it's
I
a
wouldn't pick either.
4-mana 5/3.
I would
divine
honestly
shield.
rather like if my lineup was like this and 2 Yetis, I would pick Yeti. Like
Yeah.
I would just pick a Yeti over this.
Yeah, I mean it can be abused, but like how good is Gurmashi Berserker?
yeah, which is 5-mana 2/7, right?
Right.
I mean, it gets +3 attack.
Yeah, it's like not really played.
Lich King, everyone's.
This
that's
isn't the
about
last card. Blizzard, what is your organization strategy for this website? I
Yeah,
don't
that's
understand.
weird.
Lich King, dope card.
Yeah, taunt, great.
See you later, Ironbark Protector.
Again, I said this earlier when I said the Anexia would be 8 mana now, but if this was made before this expansion, it would
Be
be
10
a 9
mana.
or a 10 mana
Be
card.
10 mana.
Yeah. So it's an 8 mana 8/8 taunt, which is good anyway.
Ironbark.
And then again, we've talked about it. The Death Knight cards are nuts.
Yeah, and you can get the soft barns. And you can-
Fossilized.
Or you could like steal it from your opponent with the 6-mana priest spell.
After 3 turns. 2.5 turns.
Yeah.
Okay, Ironbark, Protector, Fossilized, Devilsaur. Bye.
Yeah.
No more.
Bye.
But you can't run 2 anymore.
No more.
You just cut one Ironbark Protector for the Lich King.
For the Lich King?
All right.
Cool.
Too expensive.
Yeah. Who wants?
It's common. It's common my Exna.
Yeah.
It is common. Yeah, it's true.
This card's cool.
It
It's-
is. Value
it's-
my Nexa. It's funny.
It's Frostwolf, whatever thing without it's the 2 overload.
Feral Spirit without Overload.
Oh,
And
it is.
and it would be good. Yeah, Feral Spirit, and
Would
it'd
you
be good with
hand buff?
Druid as well.
Oh, yeah,
oh,
and
and
summon a
hand buff.
copy. Hand buff's really good with this. Good call. Would you play this over Feral Spirit if you didn't have any Overload synergy? Would you still play
I
Feral
would still
Spirit?
play. I would.
Feral
I would
Spirit's
Feral
not seeing
Spirit on
play.
3.
Yeah, but it's not seeing play right now either.
Yeah. I mean, in general, like, would you rather have, like, assuming you didn't have any other Overload synergy in your deck? would you
Golden
still
Man,
play this?
they're on Hearthstone. Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah, tonight, and that's it. We're done.
Oh my
finished
gosh!
it.
All right.
11 o'clock.
Yeah.
4 hours.
We said we would end at 10, but we went on.
For
We
now.
got fast. We got on fast.
We
than
did it
expected,
all. We did all
Every
the
single
cards.
card.
All right. Real quick though. So I said my favorite card was Bolvar. What are your guys' favorite cards in this set? This
Favorite design? Art,
Oh,
or
it's
just
got
in
it's
general?
the 11 mana giant.
Okay.
11-mana giant.
Here is Sam's favorite card. I think it's really cool. I like 11
Snow
mana.
for Your Giant's probably my favorite card in the set.
I don't want to pick a Death Knight hero, but I really like the Rogue
Okay.
Death Knight.
But
I love
I'll
the
allow you.
stealth. I love the stealth hero. Like I don't.
I
like
love
it
it
'cause
having
it's a Death
stealth
Knight.
too for more than one reason.
Yeah, I love the idea of giving your hero stealth. I really like that. So that's probably my favorite. That one or Doomerang's really cool too. I really like the idea of Doomerang. to be
I
honest.
think Doomrain's just hilarious, and if it has any chance of being good, it's
Yeah.
just that much better. So
I think this is my favorite though. Giving your hero stealth is really cool, and it's a really cool like flavor for the rogue. So. Yeah.
So
Cool.
all right.
Do you guys have any like now that we've gone through them all? Do you have any like overarching like thoughts? Do you guys think it's a good expansion, a bad expansion?
And
Yes.
if we have any questions on chat,
Yeah.
I
feel free
think
to ask.
I think that by far the most important question that we're going to be asking ourselves is how strong is lifesteal?
That's true.
That's gonna decide.
That's like what we were
how
saying-
The set is remembered, and if we're going to see more lifesteal cards in the future.
It's like we were saying, or like what we were talking, or like the community was talking about before Grand Tournament. Like, how good is Inspire going to be? Because the Inspire card seems so powerful, and then we realized Inspired was shit.
Yeah, there's only like 2 of them that were viable.
Right.
Yeah.
But
if
Inspire
lifesteal's
doesn't.
good-
Inspire doesn't heal you.
Yeah. I think the neutral healing is going to be
Priest
really
Inspire
impactful.
heals you.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I had something. Oh, I think I already said it. It's the idea of like, oh, hero powers are actually powerful again, which should have been the mindset for TGT, which was probably, I'd say that's the worst set that we've ever gotten.
Yeah, I agree.
We got Nexus Champ. I'm not that sad about it.
Well, yeah, you got a golden Nexus Champ.
I think there was more unplayed
I-
cards. in
I don't think
TGT
I actually
than
got
the
Golden
others.
Nexus Champ. don't think I have.
I
One.
thought you did.
I don't think
Maybe,
so.
maybe that was day 9.
Are there any Inspires left? Like, are there any Inspire cards that are left
Nope,
around?
they're
Nope.
gone.
Every Inspire is gone.
They
Yeah.
need to come back though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like now Inspire would be good. Like you combo it with some of the Death Knight stuff. Like now some of the Inspire cards.
Especially
would
with
be really cool.
Raza, because like Raza is
Yeah.
like, oh, everything is 0.
Yeah, like there's some really good synergies there. So maybe
Coder
WoW would be
Rider.
really cool.
I love. Yeah, Coder Rider.
Mhm.
6 mana 3/5. It summons 3/5s. Like that's so sick.
Yeah, it's good, and I think I don't know, like being able to queue things up for next turn without having used mana is, I think, something that's involves skill, but also can enable combos, which is why
Yeah.
weapons with death rattles and stuff like that are really good because you can queue it up for a combo next turn, and it's really hard for your opponent to play, and so that's why like 0 mana hero powers are the same thing.
Do you guys have any cards that you're like surprised that were printed based on like previous?
Princes.
What's that?
3 mana prince.
The Prince, yeah.
Yeah.
Like why is it there? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised they did the Exodia Paladin. Like I didn't expect them to do anything like that ever in Hearthstone. They
don't-
hate combos.
I don't even think that the horseman will come into play that often.
Yeah, I
It
think
could be. Yeah.
I just think that the hero power is just.
I almost wish that it was make 1/1s with Divine Shield. I think that would have been a lot better
Than
for
the Horseman
than
thing.
2/2s with a chance to end the game, because then you can have a Divine Shield every turn that you can pop, and you can get bonuses for that.
Oh, that'd have been dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm surprised that got printed.
I was surprised that the only honestly the only non-flavor text card we got was the Penguin. Like I couldn't
Yeah.
believe I was looking through it and I was like, are there any cards that don't have text or something? Like they were just.
I think
every single
this one card that a lot of people are surprised got printed was this card.
That's
which,
true.
Which because Blizzard had said before that they don't like, cards that discard cards for no reason.
They don't like affecting your opponent.
Yeah, negatively. It's this
it should've
card
said,
and
it should have said
and-
remove a card.
and this card. Yeah.
I
They
wish-
should just set a card for your opponent's deck.
Yeah. it
I
should've
kind
said
of
top
wish
card.
the Warlock card, the 2/3 Warlock card. I wish that was neutral.
Mm.
Because like all that is to me in my mind, when I first saw that card, I said, "Oh man, that's a combo ender." Like you've got 2 of those in your deck, you've got 2 chances to make your opponent lose. Like if you take out Antonidas from Quest Mage, or one of the Sorcerer's Apprentices, or one of their copy cards, like the copy spell, like you got 5 chances at Quest Mage. If you take out one of those, they just lost because they can't pull their quest off in one turn anymore.
Yeah, this has been articled a lot, and I think Kipler named it the Schrodinger's Fireball. Yes, the top card could be the Fireball that gives them lethal. You can discard that, or it could be the card before the card that gives you Fireball, and then you just give your opponent lethal next turn. It's super swingy, and it's really good to remember the times where it works really well, and it's really hard to remember the times it didn't work as well.
See, in my mind though, whenever you discard a card like that, though, it doesn't matter if it fails. You're just playing a 2-mana 2/3. Like it doesn't matter if it fails, but the 1 out of 6 times that it wins, you just went from 1 out of 6 times where you're guaranteeing yourself a win because you ate their most important card. Like in the times that it fails, it doesn't really matter to me because it would have been a 50-50 if they drew the top card to end the game or not. But at that 1 out of 6 times that it lands, you just won the game because of a 2-drop.
Sure, but then if you're playing the mirror match, then you lose against the deck that is playing your deck, but changes the 2/3s for a better card.
Could be.
So, but I think it's.
I think I have my element that I want to chat about a little bit. What I am most impressed with is that I feel like they really got a handle on resource generation. Priest got insane resource generation, but I feel like that's a class identity at this point.
Yeah.
Mage did get a little bit of resource generation, but it's much more under the opponent's control. Like Frozen Clone, that is controlled by the opponent about what resources they give you. Warrior got resource generation, but in terms of like the commons, or in terms of the neutrals, there weren't very many cards that like just give you resources. Like
There was no Stonehill.
there's no Stonehill Defender, and then Shaman got Murabi, but like Shaman doesn't really have insane resource generation.
All right. Gravedigger, but that's a random instead of Discover.
Right.
Which Discover is.
There is no Discover, which is I think it's
There's no
good.
neutral Discover stuff.
I don't think there is a Discover
I
at
don't
all
think there
in
is,
this
yeah.
set.
No, there's Discover.
definitely some
There's
Discover.
like the
Where's
3 mana
Discover?
2/2 100 card that discovers a copy.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's
there's some
resource
discoveries.
that's resource generation for Hunter, but Hunter badly needs
Yeah, it
resource
needs it
generation.
bad.
My biggest thing is it seems like once again they've completely.
Oh, and Arthas.
Yeah,
and
Death Knights.
Arthas and
That's
the
a
Death Knight.
legendary.
But that's legendary. Like
Yeah.
if they when they
And that's the theme of this set is
Yeah.
Arthas and Arthas.
Okay, and then Ultimate Invitation, which is the epitome of.
if you get to the point where you can cast that.
I'm kind of sad that it seems like they've once again completely and utterly ignored Arena. Like if you go through and
Yeah.
you look at the top classes in Arena right now, which is Paladin, Rogue, Mage, and you go look at all the new commons that Paladin, Rogue, Mage just got, like Cold Wraith,
Right.
and there's another one that Mage got too. I can't remember.
Okay. So, all right. So
Maybe, not, maybe it's Cold Wraith, but they
Rogue-
just,
Walker. Yeah.
Rogue
Yeah.
got infinite resource generation with the
Howling
Death
Commander.
Knight.
Mhm.
Let's see. Mage got resource generation just from the Frozen Clone. And then
Hunter
priest just gets resource
yeah,
generation.
Hunter can build stuff, I guess.
Rogue got a little bit. Did we talk? Yeah.
Boss.
Like
Boss
Rogue got
can
a little resource
Oh, and it got
generation, but it's not like it's
all the
it's random.
Yeah.
I
It's
just
not-
thought about
Or a
Lillian
lot.
Voss. Does Burgley Bully work with Lillian Voss? Get a bunch of coins?
Yes.
No, coins gives your opponents.
Burglary Bully gives you coins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then play Lillian Voss. That'd be
Yes,
sick.
it changes them all.
That'd be sick.
And then they didn't really get any resource generation. They got resource ungeneration.
Again.
So
I think they did a
Like
much
that's a
be-
common. That's a 3/6 common. Like you can't pick that in
Yeah.
Arena, and Warlock's already not very good in Arena.
yeah.
I just think that I think that
I
they
guess they got
managed their
Blizzard.
resource generation much better in this set than in Ungoro. Ungoro was like a little crazy.
They
I've
had,
tried to play a
4 or
couple of
5
winners
discover effects.
Yeah, and then cards that add other cards to your hand and all
that could
jazz.
stack on top of each other and go infinite. Like
Glyphs.
Kabbalah's Tomb, Glyph, yeah.
Yeah, like
All that kind of stuff.
yeah, those cards I feel like are a little bit out of hand.
Or
Unfortunately,
they're
gonna-
in hand.
Yeah, they're in hand. They stay in hand. Unfortunately, they rotate out at the same time this set's gonna rotate out,
Yeah.
which is a little sad.
Mm-hmm.
Arena, I've been trying to play some arenas like the last week or so just to kind of get back into Hearthstone again or whatever. And
Sure.
arena matches have been so ridiculous to me because every match I play just seems so outlandish because there's some kind of discover mechanic or random mechanic that'll just swing the fight one way or another, and there's nothing you can do about it because it's all random. It's not like you've got plans in your constructed deck to be able to handle it. So arena right now just seems completely crazy because of what you're talking about, all the resource generation stuff.
Yeah, I'm wondering what class is going to be good in Arena, and I wonder if Death Knight cards are going to be offered in Arena.
They are. They've already stated that
Yep.
they will be.
Serious?
Yep. And they have class bonuses and expansion bonuses, so you'll see them a lot for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
What if you get 2?
Then you're a badass.
You got 2.
Yeah. You better hope you get the paladin one that can lifesteal twice.
That's true.
So.
Wow, I'm just really impressed.
You can get that 10 warrior army you want.
Yeah, hey.
Just get it twice. I'm pretty excited. I wasn't going to pre-order. I think I might end up pre-ordering now.
You should do it.
Yeah,
I think
it's worth
I think
it.
well, because I was afraid because I'm only going to play for like a week, but I think I've seen enough variety and I've seen enough. Like Ungoro was so variety based. I was really excited. Like I'm ready to kind of give Blizzard a little bit more money because they did so good with this last expansion. It seemed like. So I hope they're learning and they're not just taking money from people. So I'm pretty excited.
Cool.
Yeah, me too.
Anything else?
That's it.
No, that's super good. So,
Thanks
all
for
right.
hosting, gentlemen. Let me overhear your
Bye.
guys' house.
Yeah, we should do something else like this again. This is a lot of fun. So
Yeah,
and thank you everyone for watching. We had a really great
we had a great showing.
Yeah.
This evening.
and we only had to ban like 4 people?
Yeah, we only banned 3
I think it was
people.
actually one person before counting.
Yeah,
to be
something
honest,
like
but-
that.
But
Thank you everybody that from my stream that came over and watched.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
hey, thanks for all the thousands of viewers that came over my stream.
Yeah.
That came over and watched.
It must have just overloaded my viewer count because
Yeah, so I'm playing Giants for free.
yeah,
Ariel,
Yeah.
do this again.
we definitely will.
Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye. Oh, where's the
Maybe
mouse? All right.
sometime.
All right, there it is. Oh shoot.